Seeing as you're all
Band
here,
back together.
and we're about to start round 9 of this pretty epic combat, I will address 2 of the DM mistakes from the last episode that negatively affected you guys, and I'll offer up a solution. Gogmert, the druid, is affected by his own magic. I think Ray said that. I should have just stopped and listened to Ray. So he's not
man,
moving freely through the entangled, so he has to make checks just the same as everybody else.
I was hoping for a ring of freedom of movement of it.
Yeah, exactly. And the second thing was the AOO against Alexis. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that one, but as it all turns out, we are where we are. So what I'm going to do is, due to the death of the fire pelt cougar, even though the rules don't say specifically it has a negative effect on the character or anything, I'm going to say it kind of staggers Gogmert for this round. So he's able to defend himself, but he's going to lose both his actions. Okay? Just in fairness. And then he'll make his own check for a reflex save against his own spell, which I hadn't been doing. So you might have noticed on the map, I'll resend the map out in case you guys don't have it up. I've got some arrows on there.
Yep.
So the arrows indicate the hallways where you'd be squeezing. I figured that's easier to do it that way than
Sure.
another circle over top of circles. So right now in the squeezing areas, we've got Rampa, Alexis, and Mims.
I don't know if I'm squeezing because I'm on the ground, but
Yeah, technically you're not right now because you're just about to. It's your turn on round 9, so I think you are unconscious.
indeed I am.
All right, so over to you, Mims.
Well, I'm definitely unconscious, so I don't believe there's anything I can try to do.
All right.
What made her unconscious? Do we remember?
I kept getting hit by the cat in the goblin.
Yeah. It was either. I'm pretty sure it was the cat.
Oh, it was the cat.
Well, it shows that you have 9 hit. Oh, you're at negative. Okay.
Yeah, she's got wounds.
Okay,
She can
13 exceeds 9, so she's at -4.
yeah,
That's how that
and
reads.
she has yet to stabilize.
Gotcha.
So for Gogmert, I'm going to roll his reflex save, which, apologies. He's okay for this round, but he's going to forfeit his actions because he's stunned due to the death of his companion. Tinder.
I don't know if Tinder can stabilize me.
Does he have any kind of healing capabilities or?
No, I don't think he does.
He can bite you awake.
Yeah, I don't think that'll help me.
Yeah, he can make your condition worse.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, he doesn't really have any abilities besides the hitting things, so
Okay.
no. He's
He
gonna.
could go nudge you and be sad.
Yeah, he's over there trying to get it up.
Okay.
You should tie a potion of healing to him so that he can come and pour it in your mouth when you're unconscious.
Potion of healing is probably going to weigh more than he does.
That's it. That'd be a neat trick.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Darcel.
Okay,
you see the reaction of Gogmert. He seems kind of crestfallen and sort of stunned at the moment. Kind of surprised that his companion has fallen.
Yeah, I feel really bad for him. So I'm not being squeezed, right? So I
You're
can
not being squeezed, so we can turn
Right,
that
okay.
effect off.
Cut that off. Right. And then I'll take a whack at him with what kind of weapon do I have here? Oh yeah, the hand axe. So target him. And then I'm gonna say the hand axe, yeah.
That is a miss.
Yeah, so much for that. Yep, I'll
Nice hit.
stay put there.
Yep, I'm going to get you to make a reflex save for me.
Okay.
I'm going to take squeezing off of Alendro.
Reflex save, sorry.
All right, you're good. All right, Alendro is going to He's kind of in a tough spot right here, so he's going to swing away. Any movement will draw an AOO. Unless he tumbles, which he's probably decent at. All right, I think he's going to try. He's going to try and tumble to here. That'll be his movement for the round between the difficult terrain and the acrobatics. Oh. Cogmort's CMD is higher than that. And he somehow misses. And Alendro, I think he's using his short sword at the moment, also misses. Alexis.
Gonna see that our new companion is down. I'm just gonna reach out, touch her, and do a lay on hands.
All right.
Stairray can bless her with some healing. I think I have her target prop. I'm still prone, so just basically I see her prone with me. And, well, it's enough to get her stable. So
Yep, she is stabilized.
I'm weakened and probably not in the best state of mind, having, gone through this horrible fight. So there's something for you.
Any other actions?
Yeah, move action, I guess. The timing of a move action are basically you're looking around, making sure that companions I can see are up and alive. So I don't know.
Yeah, you can see Ramp is right beside you, and Mims looks like she's going to pull through, but she's still unconscious.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I'll just shake her, try to wake her up. Not like violently, but like just try to wake her up.
Stay with us.
Yeah. I'm going to, while it's not my turn, I'm going to send you something for roleplay purposes, and you tell me if it's valid or not.
Sounds good. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Cool.
I missed it. Did you stand up or are you still down?
I think you might have stayed down.
I'm still
Okay.
prone. I did not stand up.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm clearly moving and,
Yeah, yes. So I know you're moving through your wake. Okay.
And Rada, when it comes to your turn, can you see your mini underneath that line?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay, cloying musky scent lies heavy in the air here. A matted nest of red and black hair sits to the east. Then you can see it looks like opens up into like a little den beyond that. You've got Mims on the ground. Alexis looks like she's a little worse for wear. She's trying to heal her, but Mims isn't coming around. And the cougar's fallen.
Do I know where the druid is?
You can hear the sounds of battle coming directly from around where that hole was. You can't see Darsel or Alendro anywhere, but you can hear the sounds of the clash of steel and shouts of
Okay.
Shuts of alarm.
Well, yell at Darsel. Where's this druid?
Darcel looks like he's in combat with. You can see like the flash of fire and stuff like that from the druid sword. But you can't. I don't think you can quite make him out. If you can see Darcel though, you can see like him dodging flaming blade.
So I'm gonna ask Darsel what square he's in next to you.
Say what?
Where's the druid?
Where's the druid?
Where's
Yeah,
now?
he is to the northwest of me.
North west of you. 1 square or 5 feet?
Well, he's within the reach. I could, within reach of Knox. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna huck a bomb. Huck a bomb right on that corner.
Okay. Can you? Do you have a line of sight on that?
I don't know. Do I? I have to see it, right?
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, because the
Because
cave.
yeah, it's the walls.
Right.
They're actual. If it was the one,
Yeah, that's fine.
say if it was like that one there, I'd allow it. But that other one there, I don't think you can see.
And
Do you have more movement?
yeah, but isn't that the entangle, the big
It's-
circle?
It's entangled. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a rat. I ain't getting in there. I'll send cheese up, and cheese can tell me what's happening.
Okay. Rampa.
Okay, so the entangled area is a circle. Is this, and this is the narrow area is a 10 foot.
Yeah.
But it opens up after that, right?
It opens up. Yeah, it opens up beyond. So you guys are in the narrow area.
Okay. So I go 5, 10. Is it double movement in the entangled area?
Double movement in the entangled. So like a quarter of a movement. So it's half movement in the tight space, and then a quarter movement in the entangled space.
Okay.
5 feet.
So this is 15 feet to here then. This is not tight where I am right now.
So where you
It's just
were
when
was
I'm
like 5, 10. Yeah.
Okay.
So that'd be 10
this-
feet, 20 feet, and then probably like 30 feet to the first square there.
and
Even if you go on diagonal.
20 feet.
20 feet, yep. And then the next one would be 40 feet. However you played it.
So that's 40 feet.
Yeah.
All right. And you want a reflex save?
Please and thank you. And I should have did one for Alendril too while we're doing it.
So 15's okay.
15 is okay. It's 13 to win.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
There. I wasn't contemplating anymore. I was just
That's all right. I thought you had
Looking.
thought you had like a big role play moment for us.
no. I had my last role play movement at the end of the last game.
You did. Vims.
Well, I'm not bleeding out, but I'm not awake yet, so having some really strange dreams, I guess.
Having a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Gogward's back in action. That was your free round. And he can't take 5-foot steps because it's difficult terrain for him as well. Does he have... I don't believe he does. Does not. Okay, so... have at you, Darsel. And your axe. There's a hit. 4 points of fire. It singes.
Oh, dirty, dirty.
Hit him back. Hit him back.
It's a coming.
I hope so.
Tinder.
Being the ever so protector, watching Alexis because touched her.
Yeah, he did.
It was a good touch, not a bad touch.
Yeah, he felt the magic, but he's just like, I don't know if I like you or not. I'm not supposed
That's
to
all
touch
right.
you.
He's not a real priest. He's a paladin.
Darsel.
So, level. Yeah, if I go there, then then I get advantage on the attack, right?
Yep, you do, but I think you draw an AOO.
Yeah, there's no 5-foot step.
okay.
There's no 5-foot steps.
No 5-foot steps or AOO. Then I won't do that. Okay.
Unless you have
And-
something like acrobatics check.
No. I'm not clumsy dwarf. Yeah.
In male heavy armor.
Yeah. Okay. Whack him again with the axe.
You're just trying to find the range.
You're loud. Yeah.
Alandrill. He's tantalizingly close to the flank. He's going to go for it. What's the sense of having the acrobatics skill if you can't use it? Just barely makes it.
You can start rolling more than single digits, you'd be fine.
Yeah. Oh, I was hanging there.
It was a 17 and it rolled
It
back.
was. It fell off the table.
It did.
Alexis.
So she's not up, so she's gonna do paladin things and try to get the companion up. She spend a move action, pulling a potion out of her pouch and looking at the animal companion. Hopefully, you don't bite me. Start giving the potion to Mimsif.
All right.
So
You're speaking common, right? I'm assuming.
I probably would be like a whisper under the breath. Hopefully, you don't bite me. But that would. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm speaking. I'm reaching in my bag. I'm now weaving a potion. You know.
No, it's more of
So,
he does.
yeah,
He just gives you wary eyes because
Yeah.
it's common. He doesn't understand common.
Yeah. So how do I roll? Just roll a d8. That's it.
Is it
Potion
Yeah,
cure light. Wounds.
yeah, D8 plus
doesn't
1.
have plus 1.
Yeah.
Alright. 1. I didn't want to add the 1 in the modifier.
That's
There you go. That was water we bought from that guy. I guess the residual in the vial was enough to give her 2 points of healing. It was really watered down.
Well, you got the vial part right.
Yeah, exactly. She's hard to bring around. You have to get the
Maybe half the potion didn't go in her mouth. Drilled down the side. I don't
yeah,
know.
it could be, or maybe she choked it up a little bit.
Because Tender kind of twitched and you flinched, right?
Whatever explains that pathetic roll. So, I'm better at beating things than I am at helping people.
It would appear so.
Rada.
I'm gonna try and get in here.
Okay.
Go there. I'm gonna go. Where do I want to? I want to go in there. So it's a
Okay.
reflex.
No, you do it at the end. It's just difficult terrain for you, so you get half movement in the circle, not quarter movement, like Rampa.
Oh,
Yeah, it'll only be half movement when they get out of the squeezing,
Yeah.
but right now it's a
wh-
quarter.
And when you finish your action in the entangle, you
Yeah.
roll your reflex save, which I didn't do for Gogmart again. So he's okay. Or Alandro. Or Darsel. Darsel, if you could give me a reflex save, that would be great.
I'm gonna hit the upper right square. So
Okay, perfect.
yeah, we got this.
Alondra, you need to roll those rolls when you're hitting.
Yeah. Okay, Darsal saved, and Ratatouille hits the spot.
And then a reflex. Reflex. A fail.
Nope, that's a pass. 13 is the magic
Oh.
number. 13 to win.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Rampa. Okay, so you can
That's
take
40
squeezing
feet.
off.
Okay.
So that was 20 feet of movement to there, and then you can take squeezing off. Now you're only half speed.
Okay. 10, 20. Or, yeah, 10, 20 that way. Okay.
Yep.
So am I squeezed where I am now again?
You're
Or
not squeezed. You are. You can
All
take
right.
squeezing off. That's why you're able to move quicker.
Okay. Yep. And that's a double movement.
And then a reflex save at the end.
Yep.
She napping. Napping real good.
All right.
I want to roll that to hit. All right. I'm done.
All right, Mims. Gogmert.
Mims is napping.
Gogmert sees what's gonna happen. He's getting surrounded. He withdraws, so the first square he's okay. So the next square, I think Rampa can still reach him technically.
I can. Yep.
Okay, so you get an attack of opportunity, as does Alondra. Is a miss. Let me.
No, it actually isn't that. It's more. I've still got squeezing on, but it doesn't matter. 12 isn't going to hit him anyway.
No. Let's see here. See if Alondra can. Is technically still in the flank with you. So I'll turn on sneak attack. Okay. And I think now he's beyond your range.
Doesn't matter. I can only hit him the first from
That's-
any movement.
That's right,
It has to
too.
be-
So you'll get the one time. And let's see here. So, okay, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's his withdrawal. And his reflex save. All important reflex save at this point. Ho, by one. Tinder.
You made it.
Tender is hissing at Alexis as he's sitting in the middle of Mim's chest. Because he's not gonna leave her now.
Okay. Darsal.
He's getting away. And then the only ranged weapon I have is dagger. Oh, what the hell? I'll find that dagger again. I'll toss a dagger at him.
All right. I think you're maybe
No, it's range.
one range increment, maybe two. If you can move and take the dagger out if you want.
Yeah,
Get closer.
so I can move closer.
Yep, that's your 20 feet of movement there.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So now
Okay.
you're one range increment away. So minus
Yeah,
2.
okay. Let's give it a shot. Dexterity is not my forte. All right.
All right. Into the bush.
Note to self: gotta find my dagger after we're done. with
Come
this.
back with a metal detector.
Yeah.
Alendril, he's gonna do something similar, but he's not gonna. He's just gonna drop his sword and shoot his composite bow from there. That's a hit.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not sneak attack, so I'll take 2 points back. So 25.
An 8, 9 is a good solid hit, though.
It is a good solid hit.
And he's still up.
He looks like he's winged him. Alexis.
The squeezing limits movement, correct?
It does. Squeezing is half movement, and then the difficult terrain from the entangle spell quarters it when the two are combined.
Yep. So can I see? Can I ping this? I can't ping this. So 1, 2, 3 squares down, 2 squares over. Like that's the direction I'm looking. It's kind of like an L shape a little bit where your arrow is, but on the other side of the arrow, can I see through and know that that area is more room, or is it too obscured?
Yeah, you can see both areas. You can see all 3 areas of more room.
Okay.
And you suspect there's an area of more room up ahead.
Yeah, I've seen my other companions in action, and I know that they have this under control. So what I want to do is get to an area where I can effectively defend the fallen comrade in case other things enter the combat.
Okay.
So I'm going to do, I can't do a 5-foot step, but I guess I need to move here so that I can then drag her body into the open area.
Yep.
So that's 5. I guess I could grab her, rotate, and then continue so it's not broken movement.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20 here.
I'm gonna take prone off you.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I lose prone, but it's only showing that's 15 feet. So I would definitely go. That's 25, 20 feet.
I'd say by
So
the time you stand up and start dragging her, you can get to about there.
Okay. And she's with me, obviously, wherever's appropriate in the line, if the
Okay,
creature
cool.
will allow it.
All right,
And,
yeah, absolutely.
Get to safety. You know, now that I'm up, I'm like, obviously it's the movement's over, but I'm effectively defending this area. For trying to be as aware as possible. If anything
He is
else
not going to be happy about it. But
No, you definitely at this point you see that Tinder's hiss is worse than his bite. He's he maybe even tries to nip at you, but you've got the big gauntlets on. He probably doesn't even.
he like all puffs up and
I meant to say it, but I got ahead of myself. Before I started, I wanted a free action drop the +1 longsword pointing in the direction I was traveling.
Okay, cool.
So I would hope the friends would either see the sword or see the drag marks and can know where I'm at. So anyway, that's what I want to do.
Okay,
Or
excellent.
just pick up the sword and keep going, right?
If you want it. So, I guess right now, technically I'm unarmed, but I do have the shield, so.
All right, Rada. Difficult terrain.
That's a touch attack, so I'm assuming that.
I think it's a hit. Let me just double check his touch AC. Yeah, it's going to be a hit. Is that with your range increments on there?
5, 10, 20, 20. It's -2.
-2. It's still a hit. You need a 15.
Take that, Gugmert.
All right, Gogmert's he's pretty hurt. Rampa.
Can I see him straight through from where I am?
Yep.
All right, I'll drop my Naginata and take the short bow out and see if I can hit him with my bow.
Okay.
I haven't been hit much with the other thing. Maybe I can hit it with a bow.
Oh.
I
That's
guess
a
you
hit.
can.
Hang on 1 second. Let's just make sure that's a hit. Oh.
I know he's got 1 hit point left, right?
It's very close.
All right, so I dropped. That was a move. Okay, I'm done.
All right, I also have to do a reflex save for Alendril and Darsal. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see here.
Okay, my reflex is okay.
Your reflex was okay, as was Ratatouille's.
Oh.
Darsal's entangled. Okay, so let me throw entangled on you. Tangled on the big D. All right. Gogmert. 5.
Killed your cat.
10. So that's 10. Actually, he was right there, right? So that's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Come back, you coward. I killed your cat.
Tinder. Does Tinder attack? No.
And no, he's not feeling her life slip away anymore. So it's more of defensive posturing,
Yeah.
jumping back and forth, hissing, flaring his little head frills out like, "What are you doing? Don't touch it. It's mine." But he's not attacking currently because earlier he used her as a jumping thing.
Okay, Darsal. It's a strength or escape
Obviously.
artist check, DC 13.
Strength sounds better for me,
Okay.
or not.
All right, you're held tight.
That armor. Get rid of that armor. You get out of there in no time.
Get rid of these dice.
If he gets rid of the armor, though, he'll start taking damage from
Well, I know.
the thorns. Alendril, let's see here. So it's 10, 20, 30. He doesn't have line of sight. So we go 35 or 40, 50, 60. He's got to make a reflex save to get out. Oh, actually, that's the squeezing area. So timeout. So he can get to there. And okay, he's okay. Alendril shuts. He's getting away. Alexis.
I'm going to try to use handle animal to calm down the dragon creature. Sort of. I mean, I know she's used to dealing with horses. Maybe dragons are the same. Huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Calm down, guard, be on the lookout, be aware. Kind of looking around, trying to communicate with the creature that we need to defend the fallen one here. Hold the shield up and draw the her scimitar, which she doesn't use very often, but remember the scimitar is the favored weapon of her deity, so it's like shit's hit the fan if she has to draw this,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's looking around to be defensive, not looking threatening at
Okay.
Tony. Yeah.
So in this area, you see that the same thing that I described before with the tangle of hair and all that stuff. The scent, and this looks like this is where the cat lived. And then beyond that, you can see to the south. A tangle of vines hang from the thorny ceiling of this chamber, each suspending a clattering collection of bird skulls, ripped bones, teeth, and other bits of gruesome decor. In a few places, the vines droop all the way to the floor. A large nest of nettles and thorny vines assists to the south. a halo of half-eaten dead birds and rats, indicating that whatever sleeps there eats in its bed, and you can see that from where you are. And it looks like it opens up in this area, so you're neither squeezing or entangled in this area.
Okay. Any luck calming down her animal companion?
You can make a handle
Animal?
animal check if you like. It is sort of an animal, but
It doesn't appear to work at all.
Yeah.
Not that you can tell.
It's an effort, at least. All right, we're gonna defend together. Let's go, and just stay alert for whatever's gonna happen next.
all right. Right.
I sent you a thing, sir.
Oh, thank you. I'm horrible at checking that. Yep, absolutely. Watch out for the hole. Rampa.
Well, I'm going to pick up my Naginata again. Is this narrowed across here where Darcel is?
No. No, you're just difficult terrain from the entangle spell. So you're not squeezing. You're only squeezing beyond the arrows. So half.
So this
movement.
area, this is half movement in
It's
here.
difficult terrain. Yeah. Not
Is
super.
it half movement where I am now too?
Half
I mean,
movement.
sorry, is it squeezed?
Squeezed up by where Alendril is.
Okay. So I was here, so let's see from here.
It's like 10, 20, it was like 20 or 30 feet.
Yeah. I can go one more. That'll do. Oops, hang on. There.
Okay.
I still have my bow. I will have slung my bow as I walked over there. Oh, I actually can't do double movement because I picked up a weapon. So put me back here.
Okay. And give me a reflex save.
Yeah, hang on. So I was here, 10, that's about 20. And reflex. Oh.
You're good.
Yeah.
Mibs, you're starting to come around, but you're unable to like fight or do a standard action. But you can talk.
She kind of moves and just starts to touch Tinder to get him to be quiet because she thinks she's being woken up from the middle of a good sleep. Because she doesn't realize she fell down. She just thinks she was taking a nap.
Not a dirt nap, but a nap.
Almost a dirt nap.
Tinder.
He seems to calm under her touch, but otherwise just stays like sitting in her chest, just like, I'm not moving now.
All right.
Okay. I disentangle myself.
No,
Damn.
can't pull free.
No, siree.
But at least you're not taking damage.
Gee, that's good.
So there's 20, 40, 60. He doesn't get far. Reflex. Good. Alexis.
So I'm hoping luck is on my side, and this cat ate an adventurer that happened to be carrying a healing potion, and it's somewhere in this nest. So what are the odds of that occurring?
You never know.
Is that a perception check?
Yeah, you can. It would be down in the little den at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that from where you are.
So more than 10 feet away?
Yeah, But you're not squeezing or entangled or anything like that.
All
But,
right.
do you have detect magic?
No, no. It's blind luck and hope and prayer, really. So,
Well, if it's an evil potion, you'd be able to detect it.
yeah, that's true. What do you want me to? Well, I guess I could do a 5-foot step, knowing that she's moving, and just sort of look around the area.
Yeah, you're getting. It looks like a den where a cat would be.
I'll just
Yeah.
speak softly. I'm looking for something to be useful here to help us out.
Do you have the heal skill? Do you have a healer's kit or anything like that? Medicine? I think it's heal.
It's a class skill, but I don't have points invested in it.
Okay.
I don't think it's one of those that you have to have it, or is it?
Yeah, you'd have to have it to actually bring her around and give her a hit point back.
Yeah, you have to have points vested to use it.
Yeah,
right?
you know she's not going to die. She's around. She's coming around. She's conscious, but she's like unable to do standard actions in game turns.
Yeah.
She's pretty
Well, then,
hurt, but
okay.
she's
I'll go a little further and just explore, see if I see anything.
sure thing. You can just see all those the dead birds, and
Yeah.
it looks like an area where a crazy goblin druid might live. So you never know what you're going to find.
Yeah. I don't know. Crazy goblin druids get hurt too. Maybe he's got something.
Grandpa?
Ratatouille didn't do anything? Okay.
Yeah, he moved.
Oh, okay. And Elandril did, and he couldn't see the. I can see Elandril. Can he see the goblin?
Yeah, you can't see him. He's still in the entangled right now. He's trying to make it out to the just squeezing, but he thinks he's lost
30.
him. It looks like he's gotten away.
Okay. Well, let's go back and where the others are.
Okay. We'll turn off the round by round combat, and we'll say that
So we can make our way back carefully to get back to
Yeah.
where it's open.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's out of the complex now. And
Okay.
made his way. So we'll go to regular time. While you're in the entangled area, you're still a threat when you get grabbed. If you have don't have any armor on, like
Yep.
medium or heavy, you still take a point of damage every round. So
No, I won't. So I'll come back and find these two.
okay.
Okay.
And Alandril will make his way out and just kind of like guard the door, sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, he can try and hide there because he's pretty good at that too. All right. I do actually have healing. I had an extra skill point in my ranger level, so I put a point in healing. So I will see
Well-
if I can give her any help at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, and once I catch up with you guys, I can channel.
Yeah, Darcy, you'll eventually get out. You're not in any threat of any threat
Well,
of
there's
taking
a
damage or
positive
anything
sign.
like that. And
Now
this whole thing lasts about 4 minutes.
I don't think it's anything wrong with the potion. It's something stubborn with her character that won't take healing. That's what it is, right?
Well, if something stubborn might die. It's only a DC 15 to provide some help with the healing spell or healing skill, and I rolled a 2. I only needed a 10.
I don't think you
Right.
can give back hit points though. I think it would take like hours, right?
Yeah. No, the best I could do is I didn't know if I could get her 1 hit point, but I know that it could help stabilize her, but that's it. All right. I'll come back and look at where our
If she was
paladin is,
poisoned, you could identify that or some status effect.
and I'll help him try and perception to go through the what the cat's left behind to see if there's anything of value.
Sure thing.
Well, I'm better at perception than I am at combat, so
You don't
There's
find
a bunch of-
anything though.
Dead
Okay.
birds here. Dead birds aren't going to help her.
Well, I didn't know that there was going to be much, but I thought it was worth a shot.
Darcy, you can move yourself out. You'll eventually get out. And the
See another part of the world. So you guys are, where are you guys? Okay, there you
Yeah.
are.
the spell will eventually fade.
Okay, are we all together in one place?
Well, if we wait a couple minutes till the entanglement goes, Smith will, Alan will probably join us too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think we all need a little bit of healing.
Yes.
A little bit of that holy love of yours, Rando.
Did y'all get him?
Feel the love.
Oh, 6. Very good. Well, that's not us.
That's not you.
Oh, that's okay, though. He only rolled a 2.
Yes, he did.
I thought it was Randy rolling a 6 on a D6.
Him starts to more, wake up a little bit.
No, bad.
All right. So if you want to target everybody, you can drop that healing right on them. Let's see here.
There's a way of targeting everybody,
Yes,
right?
there is. So right at the very top of the game board.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
The
target friendly units.
Got it.
Awesome.
Okay. And how do I just roll it?
Let's see here.
A little bow tie. Do I drag it over onto the
Nope.
shield?
Let's see. What you want to do is you want to open up the little magnifying glass. And then you see where it says heal with a cross, 1d6.
Ah, yeah.
You just want to click on that if you've got everybody. Yep, you do. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. In the actions, right.
Yes.
And heal. Right. Oops. Double click by.
That's okay. You probably want to do that anyway.
I'll do 2 channels anyways. Yeah, I'm glad I thought of that.
All right, 7 points. Well, that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thank you very much.
Now
I'm
that
not
everyone's
fully healed, but I'm a lot better than I was.
everyone's gathered here and we have relative safety, I'll go and retrieve the sword.
Okay.
If no one got it.
Yeah, you don't hear like anything like any mass like a troop movement or like shouts of alarm or anything crazy like that.
Dogs.
Yeah, nothing like that at the moment. I mean, you're only like several minutes in past the escape of the druid. But from here, you can see the bridge up to the top, and the search of Gogwin's lair, which maybe takes about a minute or so, turns up nothing. Detect magic, you get nothing from it. So he's probably got his treasure with him. He looked like he was ready for some sort of incursion from the Longshanks.
Is it back here? Is that where his own stuff is?
Yes.
Back here?
Yeah, that's where his little druid
Right.
druid hole is.
And up here was where the cat was.
The cat, yeah.
Okay.
No luck. That's alright though.
We can see the bridge.
You can see the bridge. It is in sight.
And we haven't seen him go across the bridge.
No, as far as you know, he probably exited out the front, same entrance you guys did, or maybe some other side
Or
entrance.
to the left, but he hasn't
Yeah.
gone across the bridge. And he hasn't gone across in front of us. Okay.
No. Let's see here. Mims, do you have knowledge local by any chance?
I do not. Don't think I do.
Don't think you do.
Does Elandro?
Nope.
Alendro?
Alendril, let's see here. He probably does, but I don't know if he would know this. It's a pretty class specific. Well, all right, Ratatouille. You've heard tales about powerful druids being able to change form. If this guy might be able to change into some kind of bird or some sort of like animal.
It's a penguin for sure.
If he was powerful enough, and you guess that he was.
So that means he could turn into a bird and fly across.
More than likely. Which would be bad for you guys. Today,
Yep.
what would you like to do?
We've got the area to the right we haven't searched yet. And we've still got those goblins that were the handlers of the dogs we haven't seen.
The area where the dogs were, you guys were right beneath it. That was this area here. So you would have got a good look in there. That's where the battle took place, basically. So the floor and walls of this musty, smelly chamber covered with matted, wiry fur, well-gnawed bones lies scattered on the floor, and a dozen wooden stakes have been driven into the ground near the walls. And you guess this is where the dogs were tied up.
Oh, so he had the dogs as well. They weren't
Yeah.
separate handlers.
Correct.
All right. I'd still like to search the area to the right, just in case there's another set of goblins out there. I don't want to get sidetracked as we're crossing the bridge.
I want to have Cheese look for the druid. He saw him, so we'll try and find him.
Yeah, so Cheese can follow the druid, and Cheese sees the druid scampers into the woods, and he keeps eyes on him. And the druid heals himself a couple times. He drinks a potion, he heals himself with magic, and then he changes into a vulture and flies up above the trees. So Cheese gonna keep watching.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cheese sees the vulture kind of circle the island a couple times and then land down in the fort.
And he drank our treasure, too.
He lands in the fort and then he changes back into the goblin and walks through a door.
So they know we're here now.
So Cheese
All right.
comes back in about, I would say, probably right about now when you guys are doing this. After the spells, the entanglement spell has dissipated and you guys have done your little search and your healing and stuff like that. Cheese comes back and passes on this information.
How far is the fort?
How far is the fort?
Across the bridge.
Yeah, it's
I think
probably
it's 40 feet or something, wasn't it?
it's a couple hundred feet away right now.
Well, I'll have Cheese just go watch to make sure a platoon of dudes don't come out.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got our watcher for a little bit. I mean, I imagine we need to rest.
Yeah.
Or are we going to run away, or?
You guys are about well, you took kind of a roundabout way to get here. Mibs with some help. Do you think that with her guidance you could probably get out of the woods in an hour, and then it's probably about 3 hours back to town? I think I had the time marked on the calendar, so it was it's past.
Let's go to town.
Yeah, go back
and
to
level
town.
up. And level up.
You definitely will level up. Let me give you your experience points for.
Yeah, it's a big level for a lot of us.
It is. It's a huge level. Let me give you your experience points for Gogmert for defeating him.
We can come back another day for this, but we we took a bit of a beating ourselves.
Yeah, you guys are in rough shape.
Okay, it was tough.
All right. That should do it. Let's see here. XP. This puts everybody at 3429. So everybody's leveled up.
Good shit.
So, you guys can take a few minutes and search out the rest of this place, and I'll give you descriptions of stuff.
Sure.
You want to maybe sneak up and take a look at the bridge?
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you a brief description of the bridge. The rope bridge, and feel free to move your minis around too. There's no more threats in this area, so you can move around and see what it looks like on the map and stuff like that. So we got a rope bridge spans the gulf between the cliff and the roundish flat-topped island, some 60 feet to the north. Thick patches of nettles and briars grow here and there atop the island, but its most impressive feature is a wooden one-storied stockade. Two 30-foot tall watchtowers guard the stockade's southern facade. The rope bridge itself is made of hairy rope and thick wooden planks. The whole thing creaks and sways in the wind above the churning surf 80 feet below.
Great.
And as you guys are there checking it out, you're getting a good look at things. Then you hear the sounds of goblin dogs. You can kind of hear some shouting from inside the fort, and you can kind of hear the sounds of people starting to mobilize. But we're talking like minutes have gone by since Gogmert has escaped and flown over and stuff like that. You guys have got yourself healed up, checked around, collected what you could of stuff, got yourself to a point where if you wanted to, you could exit. But it does sound like the island is now on alert.
Yeah, we probably want to exit, go back, finish your healing and our leveling up, and then come back. They may still be on alert, but they won't be any more on alert than they are now, and we're hurting.
Didi Mao.
All right. So So Cheese is watching, and as if Cheese is still like flying above the island, or like just sitting in a tree on this side of the where you guys are.
Oh, sitting in a tree, just watching what comes out of the fort.
Okay.
If something comes out, the flies tell me.
So it looks like on the outside of the fort there are 4 goblins and 4 goblin dogs, and they're going into the fort. It looks like they were out there doing whatever they were doing, and then the sounds of alert and stuff like that. They've decided to go into the fort, and it looks like there's a couple goblins in each of the watchtowers are kind of starting to look out now across the bridge, whereas they weren't looking out before. There's like a shouting coming from the courtyard, where she saw the goblin change from a bird into the goblin, from the vulture into the goblin, and walk into the room.
Yeah, we should probably vacate the area for now.
All right, so head out. Let me on your party sheet before I forget for inventory. I'll throw the 124 gold pieces for the goblin ears. And I'm also going to roll for encounters on the way home. So under 20%, you guys get a random encounter before you level up. So just hold off for one moment. Nope, that's not right. Where's my percentage? Oh, there it is. You guys are clear. So you make it back to Sandpoint. You collect your horses. Mim shows you the best way out of the Nettlewood. You guys take a pretty direct track. You can kind of hear the sounds of goblins and goblin dogs far in the distance. You've probably got a 20, 30-minute head start. So they're probably just starting a search of the forest for you now. You guys have already made your way through the little footpath part. You've got yourself basically back to the road.
If you lose me for a couple of seconds, we got big thunder and lightning coming here, so
Yeah.
I may or may not lose power.
You get the same thing here.
I know. You're not that far.
Starting to get a little dodgy. All right. Mims, have you been to Sandpoint before?
No.
No. What you do know about Sandpoint, and the one point of curiosity that's maybe drawn you to the area or made you always want to go, is you heard that somewhere in town is the fabled Rusty Dragon. You're not really sure what it is, but there's some sort of fabled Rusty Dragon that lives in the town of Sandpoint.
Comes the thunder.
So there's a dragon I need to find. Got it.
So you get to the edge of the woods, and you can hear the sounds of goblins far in the distance, doing a real shit job of tracking you. So you think you've made it. You've got the road back to Sandpoint ahead. You've probably got about an hour and a half of light. You probably figure if you ride fairly hard, you get back just after dark.
Yep, we'll do that.
Is Mims riding with somebody, or is she on a?
There is an extra horse.
Yeah, we had an extra horse. There's Alexis riding Shadow Dancer, but she had the trail horse that everyone in the group got a horse, and she got one too. She's using it for stuff.
If
you could ride it if you rather.
Can she sit on it and still not like have to lead it? Because she seems a little nervous about trying to lead the very large thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. So everybody going back to Sandpoint? Even Mims and Tinder, or do you have like a place that you live in?
I'm sure that Mims does, but after intense conversations with Tinder, she's feeling like it's probably a better idea to stick with them.
Yeah, the goblins are pretty riled up.
And they may remember her.
Well, there's
So
one
she
one
doesn't
for
wanna
certain who
necessarily
might.
give one.
Yeah.
Yeah, one for sure.
Or at least that's Tinder's logic.
Okay. All right. So the road back to Sandpoint, no problems along the way. You get back just after say 6:30. Sun's just going down. The guards on the wall open up the northern door into the town of Sandpoint. I don't know what Mim's experiences with civilization are like, but you got a quaint little seaside town that might look like a booming metropolis. The
Looks
map,
like a very busy forest.
the map of Sandpoint. I'm not sure if I've shared that yet.
So which gate are we intending on entering?
It's
when we
this
enter
one
town?
here, the one at the very top.
Okay. Are there guards there?
Yes. Guards on the wall, and they see you guys come in, and they're like, "Open the gates for the heroes of Sandpoint."
Don't want to shout it, but if there's a guard at ground level where I can talk to him from the riding the horse, I'm just going to mention that be on the lookout. There might be goblin trouble tonight.
We'll keep our eyes peeled. And there's, I think there's, instead of only being like half a dozen guards, now there's about 30 guards in total in the town. They've got all the gates manned. They get a couple guards on the bridges at night, stuff like that. Pretty determined to make sure that there's no more goblin incursions.
Yay.
So you make your way probably back to the stables first,
That'd be a good idea.
which is not far from the Mim's first sight of the actual rusty dragon. It's a giant giant statue on top of an inn. It's like an old it's a sculpture of a dragon rearing up, and it's made of looks like iron, and it's rusted. So it's a bit of a letdown. But the inn itself is called the Rusty Dragon Inn. It's not an actual dragon.
It's not what she was expecting.
Not what she was expecting. But there is actually a rusty dragon in Sandpoint, and now you know exactly what that is. It's not a new kind of dragon. So at the Goblin Squash stables, Alendril turns in his string of 10 sets of ears and collects the bounty, and then gets ready to divvy it up for you guys over dinner at the Rusty Dragon. Do you guys want to go anywhere else, or the Rusty Dragon's right across the street from the Goblin Squash?
Yeah, that
It's actually right next door.
Suits me.
I think resting, and then in the morning when we get up and are ready to resume, we'll resupply and then head out.
Yep.
By
Okay.
interest.
So for Mims, the proprietor of the Rusty Dragon is a woman by the name of Amaiko Kajitsu. She owns the place, and she's like the chief cook and bottle washer too. And there's a halfling named Bethana who helps her out and does a lot of the waiting tables and cooking and stuff like that. It's kind of a quiet night at the Rusty Dragon. The recent troubles kept a lot of people indoors. There's periods of time where whenever there's troubles like this, people always in Sandpoint always expect the worst, because historically when things go bad, they go really bad. You guys feel free to heal up more or whatever. I can level you guys up when you're done, or I can overnight rest you guys when you're done. Feel free to level everybody up. I will throw that coin on everybody's sheet.
Wanting to know if she has some tea available, because that is something that Alexis likes. She's addicted to tea.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's been a while since I've used this tool to level up, and I want to make sure I do it correctly.
Yes.
Please walk through it again.
All right, let's walk through it once again. So we're going to go into modules. So over on the far right-hand side of the room, you'll see the library. And in there'll be modules. You'll click on modules, and what you'll see is probably calendars, and then a whole list of the resources that you guys have open. If you scroll down to PFRPG-class and archetypes, you should be able to click on that. And then on the right-hand side of the modules room, you'll see like a list of classes. So you'll open up classes, and you find your class in there, your various archetypes. If you have a class that doesn't have an archetype, and you have multiple sources, this is a way to mitigate that. It'll just be the main source for you right here. If you did it this way, if you just go right over to the far side of the room and then click classes, then it opens the whole hodgepodge of everything that I have available. But if you do it the way that I described with the PFRPG class and archetypes, click on it. Then in the right-hand column of the modules, you'll see classes. Click on classes, and then you should find the class that you're using on one of the 29 odd pages or so, and drag that specific archetype, or if it's not an archetype, drag that class over right into your character sheet where it says class and level.
I got it. Thank you for
I want
that.
to go shopping. I got a lot of money. What can we buy here?
You can buy all kinds of stuff here, and it so happens that your order's in. Came in today.
Okay. Was that some scrolls I ordered in real life a few months ago?
Yes.
Okay.
So I need 540 gold pieces for you. You ordered 1, 2, 3, 4 scrolls.
What did I get?
You got invisibility, mirror image, blindness, and spider climb. You already took. Did you already take mirror image as a regular spell?
Oh. So I'm going to pick 2 new spells then.
Yeah, exactly.
I had damage to
500.
dexterity and charisma. How do I get rid of that now?
You just rest. We just erase that from your. Let me do that for you. Because the allergy goes away tomorrow.
Yep.
So just under
I figured
damage,
that. I
I
didn't know
just
if there was anything special I had to do or.
no,
Okay.
just wipe it out.
Okay.
There we go.
Can I
Thank you.
buy, do I have to place an order to buy things to make scrolls?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Yeah, this is like pretty high magic world, so if you have the time and the money, just go wild.
Oh, I like going wild. I tell everybody I'm going to lock myself in a room. I'm going to make some scrolls.
Ratatouille disappears with a plate of cheese and a bottle of wine and a bunch of papers.
Pretty much.
Do you have 540 gold pieces on your sheet?
Yeah, I had 960 something, so yeah.
Okay, so you can take 540 off, and I'll throw those. Are you putting those scrolls directly in your book?
Yeah, that
Okay.
costs some money.
Yep. So invisibility, mirror image, blindness, and spider climb.
Look at me. I'm going to solo this goblin tower.
Let me see if I can whisper that to you so you don't. So it's in your sheet here. I suck at whispering. There we go. I got it. Okay.
Oh, reduced person would really. Ratatouille.
Well, we could get close, spend a lot of money and spider climb and invisible and go in and gank the whole place. I don't know if we need to.
So let you guys level up for a few minutes. I'm gonna grab a beverage. Feel free to do whatever you need to do. I'm gonna fix up everybody's healing. You can go to Father Xantus and he can heal you up if Darcel doesn't have enough juice left, but I'm sure he probably does.
Well, so have we done the rest?
I'm gonna after you guys have leveled up, then I'll throw a rest on you. Then you can
Okay.
you can fix your spells and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
I got to bring everybody up, or I can toss another. Throw another. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I lost for words?
That's okay.
Channel.
Yeah, one more channel ought to do it for everybody. I think everybody was down like 2 or 3 points, so
Okay.
that'll work.
I'll toss another channel on everybody.
All right.
Open.
Don't worry about it. I cleared everybody for you. All right, so I'll let you guys level up for a couple minutes. I'm going to grab a beverage, and I will be right back.
We just had a cloud burst here.
We had a lot of noise, but it's gone away now.
No, it's raining cats and dogs out there.
All right. All right.
No, everybody's healed up.
All right, I'm back. How's everybody doing with their level ups and
All right.
shopping lists and stuff like that?
Plans.
We're not in any rush either. You guys take your time. Get your characters where you want to have them. We could even say that, I don't know, maybe you don't want to go back directly tomorrow or the day after. There's still some things in town that we have to address as well. Pseudo, mainly.
There's that too, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm getting an extra language, so I might as well take it for the one things that I need it for right now. Goblin. All right.
I need to be able to add another spell slot for first because I got a second one, but I also, because of the stat.
Okay, so let's see here.
Because I should have 3 instead of 2.
Yeah, so what you do is you have to manually put that in. So,
Okay. I was trying to figure out where.
Yeah, so the little hourglass next to druid, caster level 2, the little hourglass next to that, when you click on that, you should be able to put down how many spells. There you go. You got it.
Okay. I just couldn't remember where it was. Now I can pick one more. Woo.
Let me do an overnight rest for everybody. So you can reset your spells or whatever you want to do.
Okay. This is better.
I gotta make sure they're leveled up.
Oh, me need to buy some more potions too.
Yeah, you can buy potions. There is actually let's see here, an apothecary, a herbalist, he makes potions. 50 gold pieces each.
Yeah, but that's not medium potions. That's cure light, right?
Yep, cure light.
How much for cure medium?
So that I think that one's 150.
15, okay.
Let me just double check the actual. So we're
Yep.
going by standard rate. So don't forget to take your 10% hero discount. When
What about wand? Cure light.
Wand of Cure Light, I think, is 750 minus 75, so we could go 675. Let's see here, magic items, potions. Cure Moderate is second level. Actually, second level potion is 300 gold pieces. So you don't get a lot of bang. You get less bang for your buck with the.
Yeah, you're better off with a wand of cure light than you are.
So
Well, you're better off with 6 potions of Cure Light wounds as opposed to 1 Cure Moderate. But
Yep.
when you need the Cure Moderate, you need it.
Yep.
I'm interested. In
We needed it.
Yeah, a wand. If anyone wants to help contribute to that, that's great. If not, I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, let's have a look here.
Huh.
So what is let's see here. So there's 6 people in the group.
Yep.
So if we have 675 divided by 6, be 112 gold pieces each.
Yep. Okay.
And if our cleric wanted to buy one as well, then just double that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've got one. I should buy some more. I should pick up some holy water for 25.
Is there an item we can drag, or do I just enter it on our sheet?
I can put some items in the. Let's see here. Let's put some items in the party sheet. How many potions do you guys want? Or do you just want the wand?
I'm just gonna purchase.
I'll take the potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm good with just a wand. I've got 1 potion left. It's not a medium, but it is a potion.
112.
Okay. So, how do I... This is really strange.
I'm going to just change it to 10 so you can just drag whatever on your sheet. But when we're done our little shopping thing, I'll take the potions off. Whoever wants to grab potions of Cure Light wounds, they're in the party sheet. And
All right. So, I got it. So it's in the... I need to drag in knowledge planes. So I got to find that under needs, races, skills. Here we go.
there's a wand of Cure Light wounds in there. Going to take 112 gold pieces off of Alandrill's sheet. He's going to contribute to the purchase.
Where is it? Where'd he go?
Any other potions or things that you'd be interested in? Or just mostly healing stuff for now?
Thinking about an armor upgrade, maybe. They had it available, I guess. I don't know.
Now I've got 2 skills that should show up as class skills now. Oh, hang on, linguistics does now. That's fine.
Yeah, if it doesn't actually, you can always just tap it and do it manually. A lot of times, what these drag and drop things will do is it'll automatically compute the savings throws and the combat bonuses and stuff like that. But sometimes a lot of the little things, like your special abilities, like I'm just fixing up Darcel's channel energy right now. He gets another D6, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's every 2 levels. That's right.
Yep, exactly. So
Now it's up to 2d6.
yeah,
Correct.
so
Does anyone in the party, they take Thessalonian as a language?
I'm not sure. It was talked about. I think maybe maybe Rampa knew it. Not sure, or maybe Ratatouille might be the.
Oh, can I take it? Skill points. What language should I take?
Thessalonian. I think somebody knew it. I thought it was maybe Rampa.
That's a
I
long.
knew Thessalonian, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
He wants a skiff and he doesn't even have elements.
There we go. Okay. And now it shows up where I put planes in. So I had 2 extra skill points for knowledges. So I put 1 in linguistics and 1 in knowledge planes. But it didn't show up right away. But after I get done fiddling around with it, it does actually end up updating it.
There we go.
So it's correct now.
All right. Cool.
Oh, and now I got to get my extra now. Got to find out where I can put in my extra language.
How do I edit his Bab?
You just go. Let me see here. Where's
Because it goes up. I just can't.
Yes. So you want to go under the combat tab. Combat tab, and then you should see all the different things that. Base attack bonus has got like +1. Is it go up to +2?
It does.
Okay, so you just where it says down near the bottom base attack bonus +1, you just change it to 2.
It doesn't highlight from. Like I can't click on the 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just changed it for you. What about his saves? Are okay?
All of his saves went up to +3, so I did fix that.
Okay, cool.
And I added his skills, and that's all he gets next level if he gets more stuff.
Okay, cool.
And he's got 2 hit die now.
Yes.
Does he get full HP?
I think what we decided to do was roll, and if you roll terrible, you take average.
Okay, well, I'm going to roll it to you then.
Take average.
Tells me it was bad.
Is that what we're doing? You can
I
either take average or you roll
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, you can roll, and if you get a really good roll, you can keep that. If you're less than average, take
All
average.
right. Take average.
I wanted to do it the glass cannon way, where they
Wow, he has so
That's
much
4
HP.
extra. All right, 4 extra. All right.
yeah ramp
How
up.
much HP he has?
It gives me 3 extra.
That's pretty
appreciate
stout.
those.
He's stronger than I am.
That's funny.
Points. Oh, that was 3.
Let's see here.
Oh, let's go back to.
I should. I'm gonna level Alendro up, but if you're talking to Dan, just
Yep.
let him know that I did that. I don't know if he wanted to maybe take something else or multi-class or anything like that. I just don't want him to be behind when he comes back.
His own fault.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, that's fine. I'll tell him.
Nothing fancy. We'll just do the same old, same old.
Everybody's trying to build on the coast.
All right. Where should that show up? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
HP
he's got 8
similar
hit
to
points.
some of
So.
them. Damn.
Plus 3. Oh yeah, right. What's it once again?
So the blacksmith in town, what kind of shields does she have?
What kind of shield are you looking for?
Heavier shield that might be better than what I got.
Okay. Do you have money for +1?
It depends. I think that's over 2,000, right?
No, I think it's only 1,000. 1,000 plus masterwork, so 1150 plus the price of the shield, I
Yeah,
believe.
a little short of that. So okay.
Do you want just
that.
like a masterwork to reduce the armor check penalty for
I think
150?
I think this one was masterwork, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
I'm looking. I'm trying to find it on my list. There it is. See what it says here. Doesn't say masterwork on it, so yeah, we can change that if she has one that's masterwork, preferably with the big, huge symbol of Stern Ray on it. But if they don't have that, that's
Sure,
fine.
they can take some. They can get it painted on for sure.
So okay, so can I? Do I take the one out and put the one in that's masterwork, or can I just adjust the one in here?
You can just adjust the one in there. Just under properties, right? Masterwork. Sorry, it's a little trickier than maybe just what I said. Hang on. Let me see if there's a masterwork shield in items. There must be. Masterwork. No, okay, so let's see here. Armor. Alright, let's just change your shield to masterwork. So, Alexis, get your sheet open. So, under inventory,
At the very bottom.
at the very bottom, shield, heavy steel. I will open that item up, and then I don't know if you're able to, but it's locked. You have to unlock it. And then you'll scroll down to properties and just type in masterwork.
Oh, that's trash. That's not locked. Crap!
Oh,
I went to.
Okay.
I just deleted it.
All right. So you got a large steel shield or heavy steel shield.
Deleted my shield.
Okay, actually, you know what? I found a masterwork heavy steel shield already. So there you go. Put it right on your sheet for you.
Okay. So I gotta find it.
It should be under MWK.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And once you equip that, it should already do the armor check penalty and all that stuff.
Equipped. Okay, excellent. So it cost how much?
That one is 170, so take off 70, so call it 150.
Okay, and then the other one was worth 20, so 10 in trade to knock it down. 10.
All right, so 140 then.
Okay, so I'll mark off 140.
Cool.
Does the gold add to our carry weight?
I don't know if I've got that down here. It's one of the options for the room.
Yeah.
Currencies. Yeah, it does. So it's 100 gold pieces or 100 coins to a pound.
Okay.
So if you want, you can change a lot of your coin to platinum, or you can. There's also got to be some kind of like banking system too. Just gonna get you guys' input. What do you think? What do you think the town should do with Tsuto? The brother of a Mako who was behind the goblin attack and the death of the father, and there's also the implications that the father also had some sort of involvement from Tsuto's letter to a Mako. Do you guys just kind of stay out of it, or would you just like leave that up to the town, or would you have an input into that?
If Alexis is asked, she would say he needs to stand trial for his crimes.
Okay, like
If
in town,
she
or
was
like
if she was left in a room by herself with him, she might feel she's entitled to that judgment. But really, it's the authorities need to make that decision.
okay.
So she's done her due diligence with the aid of everybody to bring him to justice. So, Sheriff,
There's the justice system here in Sandpoint. Then there's also the regional justice system in Magnamar. That's the go to jail or get hung. That's the kind of like they don't have an actual beyond the sheriff justice system, put you in jail if something really serious goes on and they haven't sorted it out, like this case. They would probably defer to Magnamar and the justice system there. But
I think that we would note that he is very wily and slippery. So he would need to be very secure. Not just left alone in his prison.
Okay.
To escape. Yeah.
Would you guys want to transport him to Magnamar to stand trial, or would you like?
Yeah, we can do that.
Or maybe just have something here where the mayor and Father Xantus and Hemlock, like the de facto town leaders, would have to decide what to do with them. And
what did they normally do?
Normally, for something like big like this, they would defer to Magnamar. But this is kind of like this is pretty special circumstances because if they just send a bunch of people to transport Tsuto, they would still have to go down to Magnamar to attend the trial and give evidence and all that stuff. Magnamar is not going to be as invested in this as the people of Sandpoint are, and there's also the chance that he might escape, which is, I think, what Alexis is worried about the most. So maybe they would do something in the town.
Well, his crimes are against the town. The town should lead that trial. Right?
That's true too. Okay. So,
perspective, everybody has a thought on it.
Yeah. So when you guys get back, Hemlock and maybe Mayor Devon and stuff like that, they consult you guys about that. They were talking about it and stuff like that, and they think that perhaps that's the best way to go, and maybe they'll arrange a trial day for 2 days, 2 days from now. They've been unable to get anything out of him. They've tried all kinds of stuff. They've tried to have Ameko talk to him. They've tried to threaten him with, the dire consequences of being tried in Magnamar, and he hasn't broken. He's just kind of just giving everybody the silent treatment. He seems pretty disciplined, and he doesn't seem like he's going to. Doesn't seem like he's going to break anytime soon, but he is also not offering up anything to try and save himself either.
Well, if the norm is to go to Magnamar, I think we should escort him to Magnamar. If they want to have the trial here, that's fine. We'll keep them under guard until they have the trial. But as far as I'm concerned, should be a town decision as to where they want him to try it, because we don't know him.
Okay.
And we can talk to his sister. She should have input into it.
Yeah. She she doesn't want to be part of the jury that tries him or anything like that. She does agree that he should receive a fair trial, but she's also pretty much consigned to the fact that what he's done warrants the most severe penalty that
Yeah.
the judge.
The reason you might want to do it here is all the witnesses are here.
Yeah, exactly. And with what you're going through and stuff like that, to have some town leaders plus yourself leave town while the goblins are an imminent threat, then yeah. Okay, so they'll have a trial here in 2 days' time. So they're going to give him 1 day to maybe speak for himself, and then they're going to have a trial not tomorrow but the day after.
I got a question on the game, or on the mechanics here.
Yes.
So I grabbed a feat from the EFPR, what the hell is this fancy? EFRPG compendium.
Yes.
Drag it to the sheet where it says feats.
Yes.
It's a normal feat, not an obscure one. It's
Right.
actually from the core book. So I go to main, and it didn't add the +2 to
Yeah,
Witch.
it won't. It's not that automated.
Okay, so how do I do that? Force it to add that.
You're adding. What are you adding to?
+2 to will.
+2
So
to
I
will.
went to combat, and it breaks down the saves.
Yep.
But any of the blocks I put, I guess I could just go to miscellaneous where it says +3. I add +5.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Okay, because that +3 in the miscellaneous is the divine grace.
It's a
So
divine
just-
grace, and then you get 2
Yeah.
for the feet on top of that.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
But
That's how.
she's stubborn. So iron will seems to make sense, right?
Nice.
All right. And it. Oh, it did add mercy. It didn't let me choose which mercy, but it says mercy on here. Cool. All right. Sorry, I don't want to slow things up.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, I noticed that some of the skills when I put them in, they didn't automatically update the other things.
Yeah,
I've done that now.
there's only so much automation they can build into it.
Yeah.
So here's a question. This is just me not playing a paladin very much. With the mercy type, each mercy adds an effect to the paladin's lay on hands ability. Whenever the paladin uses lay on hands to heal, target also receives additional effect from all the mercies possessed. Can I change that when I cast the mercy pick it, or is it always the same?
Always there.
So
Yeah,
I have to pick one
Yeah.
of these, and it's always what it is.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
you pick one now.
You pick
but
one
as
now.
you add more of them, they're all cumulative.
Right, so I don't choose every time I cast. I pick one now, and every time I cast, that's the one.
That's the
Automatic
one.
does it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
can't. For example, it's one of the options was curse. It would remove the curse, but if I choose that one, it doesn't do disease the next time. Right.
They're also dependent on what level you are. So I don't think you can do curse right away anyway.
I'm reading these. Yeah, I know. That seems higher level, but
Yeah, I think it's like fatigue, sickened, stuff like that early on.
Yep.
yeah, it's not clear here. But I'll pull it from the actual book and make sure it's noted properly.
But they are cumulative. So as
Yeah.
you get the additional ones, if you lay on hands, all those things take effect.
Yeah, I'll clear it up in the lay on hands ability.
They get better as you get better. I have a 9th level paladin in a campaign. All right. So I think mechanically I fixed everything up. Some of them I could add the feats, but they didn't automatically update. Like improved initiative didn't automatically give me a +4.
Yeah, you have
But I
to.
found out where to add it, so I've done that.
Perfect.
I'm no longer going to be sitting down with 3 and 4s. The lowest I can roll now for initiative is 7. That's much better.
Yeah. Okay, we're third, right? Third
Yes,
level.
third level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, the Cure Light Wounds is on the Paladin's spell list, but she can't cast spells now. But I still can use the wand.
You can use the wand.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I can use the wand too. It's
Yep.
on the ranger spell list.
Yeah.
So we've got at least 3 of us can use the wand.
Yeah.
Technically, Tinder can use the wand too.
Yep.
And Mimics. Tinder can use magic device. We don't ask questions.
Yeah, and I don't know about Ratatouille. Whether I know if he used magic device, he may be able to. I don't know if he's got Cure Light on his spell list.
No, not that I know of, but not sure about his.
So I'm gonna pick Shaken. How
Shaken.
do I notate that
Just
on here?
yeah, just maybe type it in beside it. We say where it says mercies. You should be able to just click on that, and then you get a cursor and just type in whichever one you want.
So
Gotcha.
when I was looking under the feats that I can add, feats. I can't drag it doesn't show up as power attack.
Yeah, power attack. I'll have to make
Effect.
an
Sorry,
effect
on
up
the
for you.
effect.
Yeah, we'll have to make one up. Let's see here.
Okay. Up until now, it hasn't been a problem. I've always had it on, except when we were fighting these wretched things with a -4 to hit.
Okay, so under your actions, we've got power attack is on there already.
Yep.
Is it
But how do I
changing?
turn it on?
Okay, so what you do is you just drag it over to your. Okay, first.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you
Let's see
open.
if that works.
You open up the little hourglass, and then you'll see the one-handed and the two-handed. Drag it onto your character on the combat tracker.
The one head. Okay. Where's
You
the
see
one-handed
-1 melee damage, 2 melee. Once you open up the
Yep.
the hourglass, drag the effect onto Rampa onto the combat tracker.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. Take the.
It's got the two-handed one already on there. On the combat tracker. I'll get rid of squeezing.
Okay.
I'll get rid of this one here.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
In case I put it on. All right. So you get the one-handed one. So under power attack, you'll see power attack, melee -1 attack, +2 damage, +3 damage. Then beside that, there's the little hourglass thingy. So if you click on the hourglass thingy, you should open up. You should see two different effects. One effect is the one-handed, and one effect is the two-handed.
Oh, okay.
Just the little man button, drag it right onto Rampa on the combat tracker.
Okay. I'm lost with the hourglass. I can
Okay.
see effects.
All right, so
I've clicked down where it shows power attack
Okay.
under actions.
okay, so you've opened it
Now-
up, and you should see two different effects.
I see star power attack, and I see the melee -1 attack plus
Okay,
2 damage.
so right next to that, you'll
Yep.
see a little
Is it paddle?
paddle. Okay, we'll call it a paddle. So click on the paddle.
Okay.
Okay, so now you should see two effects. Effect 1 should say power attack -1 melee damage.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, and those
so-
I drag over.
So it's
okay.
the little button that you drag into your character sheet, or into the combat tracker. Pardon me.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so now that you've done it, you can click on. Is
Oh,
on,
okay. I tried to do
skip,
two, but
and off.
can't do 2 at once. Okay.
Yep, you got them both on there.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have them both on at once. So.
Right. So now that you've done it,
Okay, no, that's good. Now they're there.
do you see the
I
on?
turn the other one off.
There we
Yep.
go. Yep. You can do it like that.
Okay. No, I'm good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. I think the rest of them are all good.
Which one's not?
How's your character come along, Rando?
I think I'm good.
Do I have to adjust anything for you? Does like the touch of good or rebuke death or anything like that? Does that stuff go up?
I do not believe. Yeah, let me double check those. Ability Zora. No. Um, the rebuke death. Healing of 1d4 of damage plus 1 for every 2 cleric levels. So that
Okay.
should go
So
up.
that will go up. Okay, let me fix that for
Yeah.
you.
And I'm assuming it's up the number of spells I can do a day, right? And touch of good. Yeah, I should double check that. Plus my wisdom modifiers, so that should be equal to 3 plus.
Yep.
And
That stays the same.
Yeah, right. Okay. That's just a wisdom. Yeah, okay, 7 times a day. No, I think that's good.
Okay.
Aura of Courage, because it could give a buff to other people, should that go on the tracker? Or it can be on all the time?
Let's not bother with that one. That one's kind of tricky, but we'll.
Okay. So when someone's within 10 feet and a saving throw is there, we just have to remember to give that person the bonus.
Yeah, the fear saving throw is going to come into play like so sporadically.
Fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just have to remember that.
Okay.
That's one of those IFT tags that I don't know how they work, and they don't work half the time anyway.
I'm good with remembering it. So
Yeah.
Hopefully we remember.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll go back to skills.
Oh, I like that. So the immunity to diseases, that doesn't need to be on it either?
Nope, we just know.
Okay.
Yeah, just things that'll directly affect like combat.
Yeah, well, I figured
That
if
we're
we
gonna
attack it and it applied a disease, it didn't want it, we could just take it off if it does that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Alexis would wake up at dawn and begin her morning routine, and it would involve drinking tea. And she'd probably be there at the restaurant at the bottom of the inn when everyone else is getting up, assuming people get up later than dawn.
Okay.
Wearing the leads to that thunderstorm. Yep.
Mim is probably waving at you in the hallway as she goes out towards the beach.
Yeah, the first night in town
She'll be
is
awake early
kind of like
because she can't settle.
yeah, the first night in town is kind of Amiko's kind of gone out of her way to make Mim feel welcome. Just little things. Whenever there's a new person in town, she tries to ingratiate themselves. But Mim can also tell that something's weighing heavily on this woman as well. So she's kind of Alexis can kind of see it. The town itself, the inn is fairly quiet the night before. And Ameko makes sure that Mim has her own room. Everything is comped at this bar. You don't pay. If you're part of this group, you don't have to pay for anything, room or board. as far as the inn goes, the Rusty Dragon Inn.
See, we get some respect. Okay.
End of September.
And I'll let you guys go. I didn't mean to interrupt.
And push it back a month. But they're
Oh, that's good. I think I myself all ready to go now.
Neutrado at the length of money said they have to launch at least the PC version of Ascended by October 31st, or they don't a bunch of bad things.
Yeah, over the evening, just from the conversations, this woman, Ameko's brother, is currently in incarcerated at the town garrison, and Ameko's recently lost her father, who she had a somewhat tumultuous relationship with. So the group will kind of explain that little dynamic to you.
Did she start serving jackass soup yet, or no?
No, it's off the menu now. She's kind of regretful that her relationship with her father wasn't better while he was still alive. And with the talk of the trial being 2 days, she does want to go and visit Tsuto again and try to reiterate that he should come clean with whatever is going on. And even though everybody knows what he's done, he's already got all the proof against him that he could ever need. She's going to try and go and convince him to be more contrite, at least, or maybe explain himself a little bit better, or at least try to speak for himself. She says that he's clearly as stubborn as father was. Which, in this situation, is not a good thing for him. I fear the people of the town will have to we'll have to go through with what I fear, but I'll try again today. I don't know what more I can do. Does anybody want to go and do anything with Tsuto or anything before?
No, we've talked to him. He's clearly not going to come out with anything.
No, not with you guys
It's just
anyway.
wasted effort. We can
Mav's
ask.
gonna go with curiosity's sake.
Okay.
I will accompany her if she wants. But also, if the group wants to move on and do something different, we can do that instead.
Yeah, you've got like a whole day. I don't know if you want to head back to Goblin Fort or you want to kind of chill out here for the day, or even if you care about being present for the trial.
I'd like to be present
Tomorrow.
for the trial. Yeah, I think I'd like to be present for the trial and then head back to the Goblin Top.
Okay. His journal is everything that.
I have Tsuto's journal in my inventory, so
Right.
Obviously we shared it with the sheriff.
Yeah, the sheriff's already looked at it. The sheriff and the mayor. I mean, that's all the evidence that really needs. Plus, he's in there with all the goblins. The father's dead. He's clearly behind a lot of this.
And if further is needed, somebody could do speak with dead and get Tsuto or the father to testify at his own murder.
Oh, you have speak with dad? Or you
I'm
could.
saying if somebody did, this character does not. But
Father Xantus might be of level. Let me see what level spell that is. I think he's got access to level 3 spells. I'm not 100%. Yeah, it's cleric level 3. That would probably
That
do
would
it.
be the ultimate like witness. Who murdered you?
Yep.
He did. There you go. Done. Case closed. Boom.
Let me see if Father Xantus has level 3 spells. He is... No, he's only a level 4 cleric.
I feel his pain. Don't get third level or second level spells and stuff. Or sorry, third level spells and stuff.
Well, he should go out and get some experience and level up.
Yeah, that's right. He should go and level up.
I was watching the Glass Cannon podcast last night. They were talking about that's why Gandalf was so powerful, because when he told everyone to run, he got all the experience points from that encounter.
Yep.
with
Still
the Balrog.
Yeah.
I was howling at that. This is pretty funny. All right, so fairly safe to assume then you guys are just going to chill out for this day?
Yep, I think so. Wait
Okay.
for the trial.
Okay.
Make presence known in town, that kind of stuff.
Make
Yeah.
presence known in town. One last-ditch attempt to try to get Tsuto to maybe beg forgiveness or be contrite or at least give an explanation as to why. And he's just total stone face.
Is that a diplomacy check to try to convince him to do that?
You can
I mean,
diplomacy, you can intimidate.
just roll
you-
it. It's and giggles. We'll see what happens.
I don't know if you guys have any magic that might coerce him.
No, I'm gonna do. Somebody has intimidate. We can play good cop, bad cop, but why not?
Yeah, absolutly.
Yeah,
In your best
I'm not sure
interest
it'll
to
work though.
complete-
He's
Yeah.
pretty
Like
stoic.
good cat, bad cop with Tinder.
If I'm going in with the Miko and whatever, it's in your best interest to come
Yep.
clean.
The DC is 30.
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna do it. I could have. I could
It
have.
could have, yeah. Could have,
Had it
absolutely.
been the opposite of that roll. I think she's going in there knowing there's no way that he's going to agree, so she says the words, but obviously there's no meaning behind
Yeah,
it.
she's kind of reserved. To the fact that he's probably not going to... He probably doesn't have much to say in his own defense anyway, other than he wishes you didn't catch him. So... Okay, so the day goes by. You guys can purchase anything, anything you want. Yeah, Tsuto does not break, and he hasn't spoken at all. Like not even a word. Or it's pretty impressive. He's been here for 4 days now. I think 4 days. We advance the calendar here. So he's been there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, and he has not said a word. I think he's just resigned to the fact that he's probably going to be executed. And
Actually, if he doesn't speak in his own defense, he certainly will be.
yeah, definitely. Maybe he's also waiting to be freed somehow.
That could be. We will tell the guards to be on double alert because the pre-chopped goblins may be a little restless.
Okay. So,
And we know where they can come in.
yeah,
So we'll
definitely.
watch the glass factory and the other area, the sewer area, plus the gates.
Okay. Hemlock gets guard patrol out. Make sure everybody has signal horns for a sign of trouble. The night passes by uneventful, and they have the trial at the Sandpoint town hall, and it's not a public gathering. It's the town elders, the head of the three remaining families, the Deverans, who's the mayor, the Valdemars, the Scarnettis, and the fourth, the Kaijitsus, which is Ameko now. She's the head member of that. And then there's the mayor, Father Xantus, Hemlock, and let's see here, who else? They say there's like a half a dozen other elders, and you guys, I'm assuming, are all going to attend.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Make sure they still leave the guards looking for the goblins in case they try and set them free.
Okay. Cool. So they transport him over there, and the trial begins, and it's pretty much open and shut. If anybody from your group wants to talk and say what you saw and show the evidence of the journal and all that stuff, it goes pretty much as you pretty much according to Hoyle. He's within an hour he's found guilty and sentenced to death, and he has nothing to say for himself.
Is that going to be carried out here?
Yep, it could be carried out here, or could arrange to have him transported to Magnamar for it if
Might as well do it here. Get it done.
okay.
Well, unless his sister doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, his sister doesn't have to be there for it. I mean,
Okay.
she doesn't have to watch, and it doesn't have to be a public. There's an area in the basement of the Sandpoint Town Hall that would be suitable for a beheading, or if you wanted to do it in like a town square and make a spectacle of it, you could have a hanging. The mayor doesn't really. It's kind of beyond her. This is something that obviously she's not accustomed to, having to make these decisions. So, she respects any input you guys might have. And Hemlock says, if needed, I can behead him in the basement.
May have to be. All right. Well, lead on.
Okay.
I just, other than showing support, it doesn't seem to, it's nasty to have to kill people, but he did commit criminal acts. So.
Yeah. His crimes are pretty heinous. It's about as well. He's responsible for the death of how many townsfolk plus his father.
And the property destruction is on
Yeah,
top of that.
exactly. So, yep. So down, I'm not sure who's in attendance, but a couple of the guards, they arrange a little heads block, and Hemlock can take his head with his sword.
Bye-bye.
And it's done. And there's nobody came to the rescue of Tsuto. They'll arrange for a burial in the consecrated grounds at the Sandpoint Boneyard. Father Xantus will see to that today.
Which is better than being chucked off the cliff into the goblin junkyard.
It is. It's way better.
Yeah.
Well, we have a hole we could throw him down.
There's also the funeral of the father too, so maybe they'll put them in the cemetery, like next to each other, even though there was obviously a lot of enmity. And then we can kind of move on past that chapter. Ameko's obviously shaken. She's not really seen around the Rusty Dragon at any point during that day. She takes a day. She's got to collect some things over at the Kaijitsu Manor too, so she goes and takes some time for herself over there as well. So she's inherited the glassworks and the manor, in addition to her holding here of the inn. But she's not obviously celebrating. She's she's scarce for the next couple days, and Bethana Corwin takes care of pretty much everything at the Rusty Dragon. But the next day comes along, and I would imagine you guys would probably want to get back to adventuring.
Yeah, we want to head back to that area. We probably have to clear the brambles again. Infested with goblins.
I would think so. You're going to have the no goblins have attacked the town. So let's see here. Let's advance the day to that.
Well, what can we get to help us in the squeezing situations? This is asking the team, not the DM, but
Yeah.
DM can answer.
Feel free to hash it out.
Maybe some magic items, but I'm not sure that they're available here. I'm not sure we can afford them, even if they were. There is the spell reduce person.
Spirit of the halfling. I'll drink that potion. Make me halfling size.
Will make you goblin size, and your weapon may not do as much damage, but you'll hit more often. And you'll be able to chase little buggers.
Yeah, reduced person potions are you can get them here. I think it's only it's a first level spell, right?
Yep.
How long would
those are 50?
How long would a potion that last?
1 minute. I'm pretty sure. It's the opposite of a large person, right?
Yeah, and a large person, I believe, is a minute a level.
Minute per level.
And it's only a 1 level spell, so
yeah, it's
one
50
minute.
gold pieces for a reduced person.
I'll buy one.
So you got your hero discount, so that'll be 40 gold pieces.
It's even better.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't like it, but
Items. I'll throw a half dozen in the party sheet.
Then everybody also buy a disguise self potion, and we'll just be goblins.
that's an interesting thought.
We just do what? Sorry?
Get a disguise self potion and we just walk in as goblins.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, that might work.
Well, why not, right?
Spell. Yeah.
Oh, I'll when I level, I'll take some people's take them.
You get a couple more spells.
Huh. It's not letting me grab the item to drag it over. I must be doing something wrong. What do I gotta do to make that happen? I thought it was grab the little ribbon, right? Oh, it worked now. I guess I was locked up.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. Let's see here.
How about disguise self?
Disguise self. Let's have a. I think it might be. Let me look.
So we might be better off disguising ourselves as goblins, as Ratatouille, I think, suggested. Whoever it was suggested, is a great idea.
Disguise self. 10 minutes per level of first level sorcerer, wizard, spell, alchemist, bard. Yeah. So a potion of that. Okay, so disguise
longer, and
disguise self says you make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment, look different. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, thin, fat, in between. You cannot change your creature type, although you can appear as another subtype. Okay, so that'd be okay if you want to be humanoid. Otherwise, the extent of this apparent change is up to you. You can add or obscure a minor feature or look like an entirely different person or gender. The spell does not provide the abilities, mannerisms, and you get a +10 bonus on a disguise check. A creature that interacts with the glamour, so they'd have to actually touch you or something like that, would get a will save against that illusion. That's the disguise self spell.
And the DC is
The DC
baked
is
into the potion or
11.
your disguise ability. Okay, so it's baked into the potion.
It's baked into the potion, yeah. It's level 1. You only need an 11 intelligence to make it. Yep.
The DC 11, so that means that they'd have to roll an 11, but they're so the guards.
If they
have to
interacted
11.
with it, like if say they frisked you or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Here's an idea for you as well. The 10 goblins that you guys wiped out were from a different tribe than the
So we could pretend to be them.
or another tribe.
Yep. And I can speak Goblin.
You can
The
speak
rest of us
Goblin.
will
I
have
think
to shut up.
Ratatouille can speak Goblin.
As a third level, I could speak Goblin.
I think there was several of you. I think Alendril, spoke Goblin.
Yeah, I think he said he did too.
I'll purchase one and we'll go along with the
Here, we'll do the disguise.
infiltration.
Because it lasts 10 minutes, and we don't lose any of our other abilities.
But we're medium sized. Would it?
So
Make it
I think
small?
goblins are too. But let me double check. Goblins might be small.
Oh, that might be. They can look like tall goblins.
We get
Size,
reduced person.
yeah, goblins are small creatures.
Reduced person. Then
I guess it's going to be a reduced person.
Yep, you do. Reduced person lasts for 1 minute per, and disguise is 10 minutes per.
So I'll pick up 2 reduced person just in case, and then the 1 disguise, and we'll give it a shot. And if we're exposed, then we kill.
No, Alendril does not speak Goblin.
Okay. Now, when
It was Darshel
Cheese
that
is your
spoke
bird's
Goblin.
name? Ratatouille, Cheese is your bird, right? Are you on mute?
Oh, sorry, what? Were you talking to me?
No, not you. Ratatouille.
Okay, good.
yeah, what we're at?
Your bird, is it named Cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. When he flew over, does it look like the fort itself is very short, compressed? Would we have trouble moving around?
No, it was open, like a courtyard.
Yeah.
That's what he saw. Like inside the buildings, he didn't actually go inside, or she. I don't know what the sex of the bird is. The bird didn't actually go inside, but like from the bird's eye view, there's a courtyard beyond the stockade.
And the courtyard is open. Okay.
Courtyard was open. That's where she saw he or she saw the vulture land, and then turn back into Grogmort, and then walk into
One of the end of one of the buildings.
Yeah.
And how many goblins were on the gate?
There was at least a couple in each tower, and there was 2 towers, and then when there was 4 goblins on the perimeter and the outside with 4 goblin dogs,
In front.
and then there was more goblins inside, beyond the courtyard.
Take them all out.
How long was the bridge?
The bridge was 60 feet,
60 feet.
and it was 80 feet above the turf or above the surf.
So 60 feet. So a double move, or a run for me would get me to the other side. And then I'd be in among the dogs and these 4 goblins with the dogs. They're in front of the fort or just behind the door.
They were at the time when Cheese flew over, whether they were there normally or.
So it's a glamour illusion. So if, like for example, if Alexis is glamored to look like a goblin, she doesn't weigh the same as a goblin.
No,
Right.
doesn't weigh the same
Yeah.
as a goblin, and she would look like how tall is she?
what did I put down? 5'10"?
5'10". So she could go like a foot shorter. She could be a 4'10" goblin,
Yeah,
which is
5'8".
okay. So 4'8" would be a remarkably large goblin.
Yeah, yeah. Well fed.
I don't know if you guys have encountered a hobgoblin yet. I don't believe you have.
Not in this adventure yet. Yeah.
Oh, well, we live in Briar.
Yeah, because we could pretend to be hobgoblins if we actually our characters knew what those were. But I don't
Yeah.
think we even have
Or even a
encountered any
maybe,
of them.
or even a bugbear.
Yep.
If you were like particularly large.
There is an item called a hat of disguise. Is something like that available?
Hat of Disguise is just basically a potion of disguise, but you could use it all the time. And if you have the
Right.
money for it, absolutely.
Not sure off the top of my head what that would be.
I think it's like, let me see, it's either 2,000 or 12,000, something like that. It's 12,000.
Yes.
The other
No.
option is instead of all of us being goblins, maybe a couple goblins have prisoners they're bringing in.
You do the old Star Wars
Yeah.
Chewbacca trip. That's up to you guys. Plan it out, though. It's a good idea. Might get you across the bridge, at least, which is all I think you're probably looking for.
Yep, that's
So what? I'm sorry. You may probably answered the question. How much would a hat of disguise be?
12,000.
No kidding. It's that high. Okay.
it might be a little beyond our means at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. You can definitely get one in Magnemar, though.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, what do you guys want to do?
Let me throw some
I ain't afraid of no goblins.
potion of disguise person.
Well, these are normal goblins, right? So if Ratatouille throws a sleep on him and we charge across the bridge,
Yeah, no, sleep. I got a bunch of scrolls of sleep. They're going to be very
it won't affect that druid, but it may affect the rest of them.
And the odds are, would the druid be hanging out with the common goblin guard? I mean, maybe, but unlikely. Do we want to infiltrate this at night or during the day?
Ratatouille, you could get a bargain on disguise self scrolls. You could cast them. It costs you half price. So instead of 40 gold pieces, it'd be 20 gold pieces, and you get a bunch of them.
Yeah, but only is on my. I have to do disguise other if I want to do other people.
Oh, okay. So it's just self, huh? Okay. Gotcha.
So how does it work? You drink the potion and you imagine what you want to be, and
Yep.
if you are that, okay. So someone who doesn't know how to cast a spell can still effectively make it work, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So for some reason I don't have it in here, but there's got to be potions of it. It's a scroll. So let's see here. So it costs the same as potion of cure light wounds. If you so
Alright.
40 gold pieces. And same with the reduced person, 40 gold pieces.
Is it in the list?
Yes, I have to make one.
New item.
Yes. There we go. Also 40 gold pieces. It won't have anything attached to it. Nothing fancy.
But yeah, it was that house with Lunax that the fucking
So you guesstimate that if you were If you were small sized, it would probably take you the better part of a minute to get from the front door to the gate, doing double moves. Probably take you 6 or 7 rounds, maybe. So if you reduce person and you hustled, you could probably get from the gate to the bridge if you didn't stop and do anything else or get in a fight or anything like that, in probably 5, 6, 7 rounds. So that would be the better part of a reduced person potion if you were shrunk down. Disguise self, it would last for 10 minutes, so you'd probably have some extra time. You might need multiple reduced persons to sell the fact that you're actually a regular sized small goblin.
I grabbed 2 reduced person and 1 disguise self.
Okay. All right, so that's 120 gold pieces if everybody wants to do that.
Factored that out.
You take one of each. Is that what you took?
You took
I
2
took-
reduced persons and 1 disguised self.
But in case we're at the end of the duration, I need to drown another one to continue the effect. I can, but I think after 2, we'll probably the gig is up or accomplished our objective.
Okay, I probably won't take a disguise self then because I'm too big. That won't help me that much. But it will take
Reduced
2 reduced
person.
persons. Okay.
Well, reduced
now,
person.
I tried to.
You could take reduced person and then disguise yourself, so you could be
Now,
a smaller goblin.
That's true.
Yeah.
We know
That's
that
what these guys are doing.
There's a bugbear, and they're medium creatures.
Has anybody here seen a bugbear?
Um,
In this life?
Yeah.
I don't know.
that's a
Potentially.
good question. Would we do a knowledge check if we know what that is, or?
Mims, maybe.
What?
Well, we know there's one in the journal, so
Yeah.
we know what it is, and we have a name. I'm not saying we should be him, but if there's one there, it could be more.
Yeah.
It's not unreasonable.
Or you could just grab a couple potions of reduced person and be goblins.
Yeah.
When I try and grab the potion of reduced person,
Yep.
where do I grab it from?
You just take
The number?
Yeah, I think.
I tried to take it from the number. It
Okay,
shows it
try
in
the
fist.
piezo symbol.
I had some luck with the piezo symbol, but it took several tries.
Yeah,
to
try the
get
piezo
Okay.
symbol,
Okay.
and I'll put that on Alandro's sheet too, and he'll spend 120, spending all his money on him.
It's trendy. Follow the trend.
Okay. Well, I tried the piezo symbol too.
It's the piezo symbol.
Oh, there.
For
Hang
sure.
on.
I just
there
did
it did. No.
Yep.
The other times, for some reason, it only ended up with an arrow going across. It wasn't the fist. This last time, it actually got the reduced person.
All right. Excellent.
Okay.
So, do we want to coordinate like how our goblins look and from what tribe, or are we just going to randomly be random goblins?
Well, you got a real good look at the Bird Cruncher tribe. They were, you got up close and personal because you killed them pretty good. They look kind of like the other goblins, but they were kind of a little more haggard and beat up. Their gear looked a little more rustic. They were wearing leather armor, and I think they had like dog slicers and shields.
Yes, we should be.
They had they decorated themselves with feathers and bird bones and stuff like that.
All that stuff the illusion can cover, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So if I could draw a sword, it would look like I'm drawing the
Yeah,
dog slicer.
dog slicer.
Until I interacted with someone, then they would make a will save.
True. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
You're right. You have to do it a couple of times to get them across. Did that automatically take the money off me as I was taking them across?
No.
Okay.
No.
So how much was it?
40 for each. So
That's
if you got 3, it's 120.
Or 12 platinum?
12 platinum. 120 gold. 12,
No,
1,200
I've
silvers.
resized them because it counts my money for encumbrance. So I've resized to platinums.
Yep.
12. Okay. Done. All right.
All right.
Right.
Everybody ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we'll just send cheese out ahead to make sure there's not obvious, goblins ahead. Let's go
Absolutely.
Um,
And we're
what
mounted,
what
right?
is the normal? What do people normally have in gold right now?
I got like 30.
Okay. No, I thought I made a mistake. I think that when I took my 900 gold, I made it 900 platinum instead of 90, so I've just adjusted it down. I just want to make sure that I had actually made a mistake. So I'm good.
So cheese comes back to you just as you guys are getting off the road and going into the Nettlewood. There's a bunch of goblins and goblin dogs, and they're kind of standing guard in that same ambush site where you guys encountered
First time.
the first time. Yeah.
I think we should go and surprise them
As ourselves, right? Not
as ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're probably about 1.5 miles from the actual Thistletop, but they've set up another quote unquote ambush that Cheese has already seen before. Cheese has followed the path, and let's see here.
Yeah, I think we should surprise them instead of the other way around.
So what I'll do is I'll drop you guys on the map and share that. It's the same map, same. You see there's 3 or 4 goblins and a handful of goblin dogs, and they're kind of doing a real bad job of disguising their ambush. But this looks like the main trail that leads into the trails that lead to Thistletop, so it sort of makes sense that there's goblins here. It doesn't make sense that they're not paying more attention.
Well, it's good for us. Any we kill here, we don't have to worry about fighting when we get to the top. So
Exactly. So is there like any advanced group that wants to go who's maybe more stealthy than the rest?
I was going to say probably the stealthy guys.
I'm
Not
very sneaky.
Yes, you are.
Not
And
it.
Alendril's probably pretty sneaky too.
Yeah. I'm a +3 in stealth, but that's not that
Do
good.
we have a sense of how many goblins there are? Like thousands?
Like if you want to send Cheese over to the island and kind of watch and come back, and because it's a short flight for him really.
Yeah.
I mean, as the crow flies,
Literally.
probably 2 dozen tops, including these guys here in the forest. They seem to be congregating around one area in the back of the fort beyond the courtyard, and Cheese hasn't flown down into the courtyard because he doesn't want to get caught or hurt or anything like that.
Yeah.
But he sees goblins coming and going from this one specific room, and it's maybe where the leader is or something like that, or maybe there's some kind of hall that the leaders have. It looks like whenever a change in atmosphere on the fort, like it all comes to and fro from that one specific room, and there's generally only on watch maybe like 4 or 6 goblins at any given time, plus whatever patrols are roaming around the woods.
And how far away is this ambush from our town?
This ambush is probably about 4 miles, 3 miles. It's a couple hours by horseback anyway.
Okay.
It's off the Lost Coast Road, and it's in Nettlewood. I've got a
Far
map.
enough away that they won't. If we take these out quickly enough, they don't get anybody to escape. We should be okay.
Well, here, I don't want to use a lot of resources.
Yep.
let me just go around, and I'll be like behind them. So if one escapes or
Yep.
tries to escape, I'll get
You can
them.
take him out. Yep.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Yep. You can give me in the tower, if you be so kind. Give me a stealth check.
I'm very stealthy.
You are.
Where's the tower? Hello, tower.
I think last time I had to
No.
roll your stealth, I rolled like 35 or some crazy number like that.
I'm a rat man, and I haven't even cast invisibility yet.
All right. So let's see here. See if anybody can possibly beat any of these things. Perceptions and perception. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move you, Rada. I'm going to move you like way over
Yeah.
here, and you're back
Thank
here
you.
somewhere. How's that sound? Can you see that
Yeah.
on the map?
Yep. And
Oh.
then Cheese will be flying above me, so he can be my spotter for the runners, the squirters, as we call them.
All right. Sounds good. And you feel free to move yourself back if you want to be farther back or whatever. Or closer. Yeah, absolutely. And Alendril can kind of sneak up to the cart. I'll do a stealth check for him. So I'll roll this one in the open so you can kind of see how this goes. Anybody else stealthing with Alendril?
Once he gets set, I will try and sneak as well, but
Okay.
I'll wait until the real sneaky guys get up done first.
Okay.
Because I need to roll. I need to roll high in order to be sneaky.
So you can roll this one. You can roll out in the open, Lou. I'm gonna roll Alendril stealth out in the open. Okay, so it's possible that, and there's minuses. I'm gonna roll for 2 of these goblins. Oh, it's way better.
Wow. That's a really tricky goblin. No, that's you. No,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a hell of a goblin.
Now I'm gonna have to flip to Ethereal, but yeah, and Maven is gonna have to go back over there and pick up my excellent and my hot and drop 5,
And then I'm gonna roll for a goblin dog.
so yeah, I would suggest an ocean platform. Or
Just for distance, that penalty. Okay. All right, so Alendril sneaks up. Tinder's off in the bushes, I'm assuming, and is just like a ghost. They've given Ratatouille time to sneak around, and they can kind of see Cheese flying overhead to give the signal that he's in place.
Yep.
And then Cheese flies
we'd
back.
be able to see him.
Yep.
Okay.
And then he's flying high enough too that these goblins can't throw rocks at it. So it's the kind of dudes these goblins are. So as Alendril sneaks up to the cart, he gets up there and he gets ready to take a shot. Just as Mims comes up and steps on a big twig, and one of the goblin dogs and one of the goblins kind of like are alerted. But Ratatouille and Alendril can take and Mims, they can all take one action as a surprise round.
Shoot.
So let's see here. Alendril take a shot at one of the goblin dogs. It hits.
Good shot. It's sucky damage. Good shot.
Kind of wings it. He's a good distance away. Any action, Mim? You can or Rada. Rada, you probably just want to hide and not give yourself away, or well,
No, he said what he was going to do. He's going to sit at the back because they should be coming to us. They don't know how many we are yet.
Yeah, no, I only have so many spells, so
Yeah.
I can't use them on these clowns.
No,
They're,
use them when you need them.
the I guess Goblin 3 and Goblin Dog 1, the attention has gone towards this abandoned cart. And we'll see if these other guys notice fairly soon. Mims, you can make an attack, or you can do
It's
do
too
another
far.
action if you want.
I think all my stuff is too far away, so it's over 70, so it's not. I don't really have anything I can throw that far.
Or you can move and hide, or
Yeah, she'll
you can if
dive for the
if
bushes.
your sling's range is 70, you can take a shot, but at -2.
It's 50.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Within
So
100, yeah.
so anything within 100 feet is only at -2.
Free shot. You might as well take it.
Yeah, exactly. It hits.
Good shot.
It's the same goblin dog.
Woo!
Oh. Okay, so the
Did more
goblin
damage
dog
with them.
lets out a yelp, and then we're going to go to initiative for everybody.
Initiatives. Yep. Well, my first chance to use my new initiative.
Nice.
Still single digits, but at least it's higher. My roll was single digits.
Oh, Mims.
Buddy's ready.
Mims is ready. Let's take squeezing off you.
I rolled a 4.
Anybody else have squeezing on them? Let's get rid of that.
It is not rolling tenders. That's weird.
You have to do that manually, I think. No.
Yeah, I was clicking and throwing.
There we
There it
go.
goes.
Cool. All right. Anybody have any effects on them that I didn't get rid of?
I can't seem to activate fighting defensively on and off.
Okay, so that means that I've put it on. So let's fix that on your sheet so you can do it.
Okay.
So let's do that right now. Class abilities,
three,
racial abilities. Let's
You have 3 ranks in acrobatics now?
Not yet.
Okay.
let's add.
I know you don't get a lot of skill points. So
Right.
you have to,
And there's a couple I want to keep high, so it's
yeah, first, yeah. No, that's not a problem.
so we're
But I know you
putting-
want to get there because that gives you an extra +1 to your
that'll help.
AC.
Yeah. So we're adding it in the. Oh, there we go. Fighting defensively.
Let me see. I think I have to.
'Cause I'm not going to use it while engaged in.
I have to add an effect here. Okay, so add effect. Okay, so let's see here. Control C. No, that didn't work. Okay, so let's see here. AC.
Yeah. When the time comes, I have the 3 ranks, which just modify those numbers.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So let's see here. I've got to do it in here. +2. Okay,
I did mine the easy way. I took dodge.
there we go.
I have dodge too.
Okay, so that you should be able to
I
drag that
haven't.
effect right onto yourself,
Okay.
Alexis.
And the other one's gone.
The other one's gone. I got rid of it.
Bam.
There we go. Boom. All right. Awesome. All right. So Goblin number 2, asleep at the switch. Let's go. Round 1. Goblin number 2, asleep at the switch. Mims. We've
Come
wounded
again.
this dog, as has Alendril, but you haven't killed the dog.
Well, let's try again then.
You know these goblin dogs are dangerous, though. Oh, there's a hit.
Wow.
Min damage.
That dusty stuff that gets in you and all over you, that's a disease, right?
Yep, it is.
Yeah, then go hide in the woods. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
I was like, I was checking to see how far I could run. And boop.
All
Well,
right.
if they come to us, it's good.
Goblin 4 All right. He'll get one action, and he starts moving up. Alendril. Alendril will try and finish off that goblin dog.
Yeah. Kill the dog. Kill the dog.
Miss. Can't bring him down. And
It's a 14 and it rolled to a 4.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He gets up in the cart.
Oh, that's good.
Tinder.
Zipping through the trees like a crazy man.
Alrighty. Move at half speed if you want to stealth. Unless you have like fast stealth or anything like that.
Gliding through the trees.
Gotcha. Goblin dog number 1. Okay, goblin dog number 1 has a move of, yeah, that's what I thought. So he comes charging up. He's gonna target him. So 65. Gets a charge. He has to make an acrobatics at the end. See if he has the skills for it. It's just a dexterity check for him. He manages to make the jump. He jumps into the cart and is on Alendril. Let's see here. Alendril manages to dodge. Goblin number 3 is he was alerted. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he yells out, "Longshanks!" because he can see you guys coming up the road. Goblin 1. Let's see here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Rampa.
For some reason, the screen just suddenly got smaller.
Might have it to center on you.
Oh, that could have been. Just suddenly everything shifted and half the screen went away. Okay. 10, 20. Oh, 20 is all I can move.
You can reach that goblin dog and...
Yep, I will do that. I will turn... I know I'll leave power attack on. These things are pretty powerful. Okay.
This one's pretty hurt.
All right, well...
you think a regular hit would take it down. You don't have to... Okay.
I'm taking it off.
Okay.
I just got to get to my actions. Here we go. Naginata.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that hit it.
All right.
That dog's name is Splat.
Yeah. So let's make sure though. Let's drop it right on there. Yeah.
Sorry, my fault. I forgot to target it.
That's all right. Not a problem. Let's see here.
See, you leave me alone for 2 weeks and I forget all about that.
Let's see. It's goblin dog number 1. Yeah, he's dead. He dead. It just turns into a grease stain. Any other actions, Rampa?
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Kill my turn. There you go.
Alexis.
That dog is obviously dead.
The dog is obviously dead, and you're astride Sun Dancer.
It doesn't let me hit the turn complete for some reason.
Oh, because it's on Alexis's turn now.
Oh, I got.
You did already hit
my
turn.
turn. It jacked up the map.
Oh, okay. It didn't show it moving down.
Gonna charge this goblin, and it's gonna be goblin number 1, and using the lance.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell Shadow Dancer to charge that one, guide him. Shadow Dancer's gonna get a bite attack. He can, correct? Just it's a one attack.
Is it
with his
Shadow
move.
Dancer or is it Sun Dancer? Is this a new
Sun
horse?
Dancer, Yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
is this a new
Sun
horse?
Dancer.
It's a new evil
No new
horse.
horse. No new horse.
Sun Dancer's got a goatee.
Yeah, he's gonna bite that goblin.
Okay.
Does that mean that he's twirling his mustache?
He is.
Yeah. Bam. I don't know if that's a hit.
Let's
Yeah, I should target the goblin.
drag it right onto the goblin. That's,
Yeah. I don't.
That
Sorry.
is a
I guess
hit.
he was whacking his mustache before we left then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So his damage on.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to put him into the chat or into the? Oh, you already have it. Okay, great.
And now,
I think
Myself
that
would be
might be
using
enough to
lance.
do it.
does he die?
He might. Let's see here.
We get to poke him.
Yeah. That'll kill him.
Well, then I don't have to poke him. Yay! And I look at this one, Goblin 3, and go, "You're next."
Let's see
I don't
here.
think Sundancer can move again after that because he moved and attacked. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking at that goblin, going, "That's your future right there."
Rada. Hang tight.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, you're watching. It looks like everybody's attention is diverted to the 4. You're all clear back here. You got nothing behind you. Nothing seems to have spotted you. Darcel.
Okay. Should try out that new toy I got. The you can bow target number 3. Fire away.
There's a lot of people that are the distance between these two paired Mediterranean islands is about 40 miles from Alcudia to Ciudad de
Oh, works as bad as my other weapons. Man, it's a brutal night. Yeah, I'll stay put.
All right. Goblin dog number 3. Let's see here. You get an attack of opportunity. He's going to try and close with the horse. Alexis, with your lance. It's
I would
not.
gladly.
It's not the charging, but you have got reach.
Yeah. So it doesn't. I didn't add the charge bonus, and it doesn't do double damage. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
just attacking from
Exactly.
maybe.
I
I didn't target the one drawing the attack for opportunity.
Let's.
Do I need to redo that or?
It's okay. That's a hit.
Oh, I will gladly roll damage.
It is
I should
showing.
target.
It is showing up on your. Okay. I'm never sure what I can see and what you guys can see.
Yeah. That's a little tickle.
Yeah, well, it's still it gets through, and gets an attack at Sundancer.
Yeah. Oh, Sundancer doesn't get one, right? Because he doesn't have reach on his attacks. He's just a large creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see here. What's Sundancer's armor class? We'll just do this manually.
Yeah. Trying to see where it says that.
but you can't.
Oh,
It's probably
15.
15? Okay.
Did he get a hit?
Yeah, it'd be 5 points of
Okay.
damage. Plus Sundancer might have an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
You can
So-
roll a fortitude save.
42. You know, this character sheet for him is tiny. Yeah, I can't find what I need.
Oh, okay.
I see his abilities. I don't see his saves.
I could drop a horse into the.
Well, that's what I'm using here. I'm sure it's on. Oh, here it is. I found it. I knew it was on here. It's just a matter of finding it. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. And he's not in the character.
Yeah, I threw him in the combat
Track.
tracker. I threw him in the combat tracker for you.
Okay. Did
I'll
you already
make-
minus his hit points?
Let's see here. Makes 10. I'll make it.
Here we go.
His initiative. I'll put his initiative right behind you.
Okay.
Let's make it. Make you 10.1, and him 10.
Great.
All right, that should put you guys together. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Where were we? Goblin Dog 3 came up. He attacked. All that stuff. Goblin Dog number 2 doesn't have a straight line or anything, so he's just going to go his move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 55, 10. Do you have combat reflexes?
The horse does not.
I don't either. What about
I don't,
Alexis?
yeah,
Okay.
Of course not.
So let's see.
I'm doing my job.
16. It seems to be focused on the on Sundancer.
Hate the horses, remember?
Let's see. 5 plus 6, so 11 points of damage. Sundancer's got 8 hit points left. Goblin Dog number 4.
It should have been front and center, but they buried.
Does he have to do another save? Fort save?
Oh, you know what? Goblin, he didn't get to attack that time because he had to double move and it wasn't a charge.
Oh, okay.
That was my bad. No fort save.
And no damage,
25,
too.
30. Yeah, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He gets to there. Same thing. They seem to be circling Sundancer as a pack of dogs would. Goblin 2 shouts out Longshanks as he 1, 2, 3, 4.
The horse does indeed have.
8, 9. That's it. That's for him. Mims.
Let me see. I know
See-
they're circling the pony.
They are. There's a couple goblins that are out in the open that might be decent targets
Yeah.
for a sling attack.
Tender, stay there. Yeah, that one's a good target. Oh,
Just missed. I think their armor class is 16. Goblin 4. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He gets to there. Alan Drill. Leaps down, takes a shot at Goblin 3. Injures, doesn't follow him. Tinder.
Alright. The dogs seem pretty occupied with the horse, right?
They're most definitely occupied with the horse.
5, 10, 15, and he's jumping trees and gliding,
Okay.
trying to get closer.
All right, Goblin 3. All right, tries to close with Rampa. You get an attack of opportunity. I don't think this guy has acrobatics. I don't think he'd be smart enough. No. That looks like a grease stain. Let's double check, though. It's a hit. And a death.
Sorry, I forgot to.
That's all right. Not a problem. Alexis.
I'll get the next one.
That's all right.
Oh, I think something's going to want to attack the goblin that did damage to him.
Okay.
That's the goblin 3, is that correct? Because the other two didn't quite get to attack.
Yeah, Goblin Dog 2 and 4 didn't quite get there yet. Or they got there, but they didn't get to attack. So Goblin Dog 3.
Didn't have to move. He gets his full attack, right?
Yeah, and Goblin Dog 3 is already injured from
Is
Sundancers.
smart enough to split at. Like if the first attack kills, he can do
Oh, yeah.
attack differently. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Trained warhorse.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not like ours.
Well, now he'll have to roll this one.
He's got to be better trained.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just assume that your horses are tied up back couple
Yep,
hundred
like
yards
we did
away.
last time.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's just 2 hooves, so I just roll this twice?
Yeah, you can roll it 2 separate times or roll it together, whatever you feel like. There's a hit.
Yeah, I'll just make sure. I have a feeling.
Okay. You roll,
So-
yeah. So
Only
roll the
once-
damage the first time, and then you can put the damage on the other one later on if it. Oh, that'll do it, I think.
Oh, there we go. That dog is dead.
Let's make sure. You might have killed 2. Okay. So Goblin Dog 3 is dead.
Definitely get one of them.
Is no more.
Skull is crushed.
And Goblin Dog 2 is still kicking, or is he not?
Yeah,
long?
Goblin Dog 2 is still kicking.
All right, let's poke him. I don't think I can. There we go. Now he's targeted properly. Oh, I wanted that 19. That would have been
Still a hit. Still a hit.
still a hit. Still a hit. Regular damage.
Womp womp. Still,
Yeah.
it's enough. Skewered.
Yep, still looking at that same. Oh, the goblin I was pointing to already died. So there's one that just watched his dogs get skewered. The goblin too. I'm looking at him. You're next.
Rampa.
Yeah, for some reason it does that centering thing again. I don't know how to
Yeah,
get it turned on.
I can turn it off.
Yeah, for me it's fine. I like to see the whole battlefield.
Okay, so you click under options, and then it should be one of those map options.
Options. Okay. Oh,
So-
centering on whisper. Ring. No, it's ring on whisper. Oh, turn off auto center map.
Yeah,
off.
that's the one.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
1, 2, 3, 15 feet. I will attack Goblin Dog 4.
All right, Goblin Dog 4.
This time, I might even remember targeted. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. I can never remember if it's Alt or Shift, but I got it. So it doesn't matter.
Is it control? I thought it was control.
It is. I tried the other one first.
That's okay.
And I'm back to the single digits. I miss.
Okay.
I am done.
Okay, Rada, hold tight.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's going to be any survivors here. In case you want to jump in and do something. I don't know if you got a sling or a crossbow or anything like that.
I'm good.
Okay, cool. Darsel.
All right. I want to kill something tonight.
All right. If you're using your crossbow and you don't have precise shot, you've got 2 targets that are viable. Goblin 4 and Goblin 2. You won't take any
No, just
penalties.
one. No, this one, both of them, 2 of them are threatened by me.
Yeah, I know, but they're not directly in combat with you, so you can
Okay.
shoot the precise without having to be precise.
Oh, what the hell? Go for Goblin 2.
Okay. Goblin 2, you've got a clear shot. Takes aim. Takes aim and shoots Rampa right in the ass.
Watch that
Well, at least I
crossbow.
did something then. I want that bolt back.
I'll give it to you back.
All right.
He pulls the trigger and nothing fires because he forgot to unhatch the safety.
All right. Goblin Dog number 4. Still trying to bring down that horse. Misses. Goblin number 2. It's a new round. So this is you, Rampa. Attack of opportunity. Oh, that
15
does
hits.
hit. Okay, I'm kind of surprised. I thought you needed 16 to hit. 16 should hit. Oh, you got Goblin Dog 4 targeted. Still.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
That's okay. So,
So a 15 misses then, right?
to Goblin Dog 4 should be.
Goblin number 2.
Yeah, Goblin number 2 is a miss.
Okay.
Goblin Dog 4 should get some
So
of those hit points
he gets an
back.
attack on me. He's coming to attack, right?
He sure is. So Goblin number 2 swings at you with his dog slicer. Misses.
Yeah.
Mims. If you're looking for unencumbered targets, it would just be Goblin number 4 first. That's far enough away from... Oh, there's a hit.
Ooh, crit.
Is it
Ooh.
a crit, though? It's not confirmed.
No.
Nice shot, though. Catch them in the shoulder. Goblin 4. 5 foot steps in. Like the veteran of these combats that he is. And misses. Alandrill. He's going to take a shot at Goblin number 2 at -4. And he still manages to hit.
Nice roll.
And it wounds him. And Tinder, the bunny killer.
Well, maybe.
His latest victim's just a grease stain on the ground under the hoofs of Sundancer.
15. Oh, he gets to nom. Maybe. Maybe.
Gliding out of the trees.
Ooh, nice shot.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, does a point of damage. Hurts him. Sundancer. And Alexis. Whatever order you want to
I'm
go
going
in.
to poke the dog first.
Sure.
Poke.
Yeah, you want to be careful too, because Tinder just kind of came out of nowhere and kind of like...
Yeah.
That's a hit.
All right. Not a very strong one, though. So his dog still up?
Dog is still up.
All right. It's all you. Finish him. And give Sundancer permission to tear that goblin dog apart.
All right.
So, if I do this... Yeah, it does it all at the same time.
It does.
Didn't
So I
roll
got,
any damage, so-
I think one hit. One of the hooves.
One of the hooves. Stomp on his guts.
Oh,
Nice shot.
yeah, that'll do it. So Goblin 4 gets... Or Goblin Dog 4. Crushed.
I have to wash his hooves off.
Alexis. Any other actions, Alexis? Any
The
move-
horse used the full action, so
You get
Yeah,
5
I
foot
don't-
step.
yeah, might as well. I told you, Goblin 2, you're next. Here I come.
Rampa.
All right.
Do you have cleave or a whirlwind attack or anything crazy like
I
that?
have. No, I can. I will try unarmed strike.
Aha.
I will turn on power attack.
I thought you might have like some kind of big sweeping cleave to kill them both in one shot.
No. I instead took dodge and improved initiative. Neither of which has helped me so far. Let me target. One of these is already damaged. Was it Goblin 2?
I think Goblin 2 is hurt. Goblin 4 is on. Goblin 4 is kind of distracted. He's got a welt, but he's not hurt.
All right, so let me try this on him.
That's a hit.
Goblin 2. And I will do 11 points damage on him.
Goblin 2 is dead.
I'll try Goblin 4. And I'll try my other unarmed strike.
That's a hit.
Ooh, now I'm hitting
Yep. Now you're hot.
for 11 points damage.
And Rampa. Like a whirlwind. Brings both the goblins down as things quiet in the woods. You guys know
Much
the
better
target.
round.
Ratatouille hasn't seen any scouts get away. The path to Thistletop is clear. And we'll pick it up next in 2 weeks.
I do want to test out this brand new wand, see how it works. So I'm going to pull it out and touch Shadow Dancer and see if it does any curing.
All right.
Activate, of course. So just roll a d8.
Yep,
And add
D8
one.
plus 1 and looking to beat a 5.
Yeah.
There you
That'll
go.
work.
All right.
So 49 charges now on that thing. It came with 50, correct?
Yes.
Is that
Came
accurate?
fully charged.
Yeah.
And let
So
me,
we will search the things and take any equipment that might be good and pack it back with the horses like we did last time and leave the horses back there.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. They don't have any cash or anything like that, I don't think. Let's see. No cash.
thought they
Just,
had they
just
don't
a
have
bunch of
100
dog
each?
slicers and crappy weapons.
Yep. And crappy armor, as I recall.
Yeah.
So, it's only the weapons we can probably maybe salvage. All right.
All right. And we will
Sounds good. See you in 2 weeks.
we'll pick it up on September 7th.
Mhm.
The assault on Thistletop.
Yep.
Have a good one.
All right.
Well, keep going.
Take care, everybody.
Night.
Good game, everybody.
Yep. Good night. Thank you very much.